in Katowice, he was wearing a cast, and then when he was playing matches, he was just wearing tape. And I asked Mazinho, like, how recovered is it? And he said 30%.
That's not great.
His aim does not look as good. His aim just doesn't look as good as last year.
He fragged okay yesterday, though.
He fragged okay up until playoffs. I don't know. Like, so I don't know if that's related. But I wanted to ask one final thing before the game's starting. I can see
which is now. You got to be quick.
Jaber or JBA? You're saying both.
Jaber.
Jaber. Thank you. Respect.
Have fun. Enjoy the game, boys.
Bye.
So we wanted to grill Dust a bit there, because I swear Dust was the first one that told us it was Jaber.
That's what I'm saying.
And then he did JBA, and then Maui did Jaber.
I don't know. I remember hearing Jaber and being like,
but this one started.
Oh, Susp into Blitz. There he goes. And already a pressure applied for the Rap. Stan and Jaber pushing up short side. The Rapid into 9-10 needs to hit the first bullet and doesn't. So Susp is good to hit the headshot. Looking good here for another one. Susp, just a one-man army, walks into A, claims it for the boys. Wildcard's flag flies on the A site. 2
Swedes, an American, a Canadian, and a South African walk into A site. And that's a pistol round.
Yeah, and they're not joking. What about the Mongolian dual Berettas and the USPs?
As a 2v5 retake, all right, they're giving it a look.
They are giving it a look. The no kit as well, like really just trying to make this dream a reality. Fozy will shut it down. Sorry, just adjusting. It's a Fozy and it's a Jaber. Just getting my head around that. 5 frags between the 2 Swedes of the roster. And yeah, I kind of was filled with a bit of confidence and motivation hearing Stan talking about, you know, that it is these small nuanced details. A couple of close games against big teams, but unable to convert. And now coming into this one, it feels like an opportunity to right those wrongs. And the desk, of course, also discussing the, you know, the intricacies of Stanislaus' game. They're going to be calling the shots from the extremities.
Yeah, what Dust was referencing there, when I used to play against Stan back in the day and he wasn't in-game leading, he was that lurker.
Right.
And I took quite a distaste for Stan because he was that annoying player.
Ooh, the boost, the fallen boost, erected, but hard shot to hit, just the tip of the head crossing to logs.
Difficult force buy to win as well for the MongolZ unless they stack correctly. So they've shown the presence over towards B, and all of them quickly on the reroute towards the A side to join. Senzu and Mazinho on A.
I like the idea. As far as Stan, you know, you've highlighted the win condition being gamble correctly. Well, as it stands, they are gambling correctly. 9-10, trying to find a contribution early, and yeah, it's the 5-7 up close. It's a perfect weapon for the job. Looks good so far. And now Sonic and Susp, they voice their concerns into it. Now smoke behind the Moto Smoke. They could boost this scout over, and there's not much he can work with. A little bit of a sight line. He's got the right idea. Bomb planted. Sonic does not give him the fight he's hoping for. Blitz just the footstool at the moment in this 2v3.
And really, if they don't find anything in the next 10 seconds or so, well, there's something, but still, it's not going to be enough because both players' positions will be noted off the back of the boost. It should be the save. Get out of there if you can. That smoke a little bit shallow. Blitz goes down, trying to traverse out of a little cubby, but he's been caught, and now it's just 9-10 with the scout in hand. 2-0 start for Wildcard. With the VRS forecast, there would be plus 100 and something points for Wildcard with this, which within the Americas region would put them ahead of Pain, but Pain have to play another game today. So as I think you can look at it, and you can see how much these things adjust. Oh, the Chochki lives on.
What? Little sausage men. If I told you in
the little sausage men who could.
The little sausage men will be on guns, you would have laughed me out of the room. And yet here we are. What about Team Chochkis?
Yeah, but so we know that Valve are happy to do that for the stickers.
Yeah.
And they also do it for the tournament organizers when the majors are on. I think that it would still have to be something that would make sense around an event. Just so everyone's aware, we are in a technical timeout. Just a moment. The technical pause has been called by Wildcard, so bear with us. I think that with the majors being expanded to 32 teams with the change of the VRS and everything along those lines for 2025 and onwards, the foreseeable future, it would be cool if the top 8 teams got Chochkis.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know, you make it to the playoffs, you get a Chochki.
Yeah, and then there's a playoff Chochki capsule.
Yep.
And the winner and the semi-finalists are the more rare Chochkis. You know what I mean?
It depends if you do it.
It
depends if you do it after the event, or if you do it as the top 8 teams get locked in.
Yeah, it could be an after thing because the stickers arrive when the majors.
But it would just have to be the team's logo.
Yeah.
I don't think you couldn't have any design elements, right?
No,
because the players are coming up with silly signatures and stuff.
Oh no, we don't need any of that. But even just the logo. Yeah, I'd be more inclined to like them than like the Sausage Cat or the Sausage.
Maybe they'll grow on you.
Yeah, sometimes the sausage grows on me, but not as much as it used to.
Blue Chews, sponsor of the... No.
Last 3 months, 1 win. Chad, why have they only got 1 win in 3 months?
Well, the MongolZ had a bit of a false start to the year. Obviously, that issue with Senzu that we were discussing, they didn't play.
That's right.
In the bounty.
Okay.
They could not go. They were unable to participate. So their first event was Katowice.
Semi-final.
Pretty damn good.
Pretty good.
Second stage game ever against EF. That was a victory in that quarterfinal. And then, well, they got their asses handed to them by Vitality.
They did, yeah. Well, it looks like we're getting back into the swing of things. Ready to go. We appreciate your patience on this one. So a 2-0 start to Wildcard, but an economical does imply, with the failed force buy, that we're going to be getting a 3-0 to kick off first map.
Very, very likely. And if you're tuning in, it's your Saturday. Let us know how you're watching. Tweet at us. We don't, do we have a hashtag? I think hashtags are dead, aren't they?
Hashtags? Hashtags are dead. Yeah.
Hashtags are dead. Just tweet at us. Let us know. What are you up to? How you? Oh, there's a Hero M4. So hold up a second. That has been facilitated by 910. So there is something that you have to worry about if you're Wildcard. Now, fortunately for them, they are heading over towards A once more. They have nobody residing in Banana currently. Sus with the bomb bringing up the tail of the pack. Stan through apartments with the MAC-10 in hand.
Stan, he's our man. If he can't do it, MongolZ can. Into the site. USP, headshot, and good night. Mazinho just gets one. Not bad, considering what they were up against.
Blitz should save.
Yes. That's the doctor's advice.
If you can get another kill and get the rifle picked up, that would be great, right? Carrying one of these AK-47s through into the next could help out MongolZ a lot. Senzu's actually pivoting all the way back through B, so that's quite curious in itself. But
okay.
Techno's going to hang around and see what he can find. But the round is done.
He's not doing a Techno defuse with the no kit, and so we're not going to even talk about that. Instead, and I've got a query.
Okay.
If a doctorate was possible and attainable in CS, you know how it's like a long blah, 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 and you have to write a dissertation, you have to write, your PhD would have to something that new to CS, like you're doing a study to get information on CS that hasn't been done before. That's how you get that's how you become Dr. Birchall.
Oh, okay.
What would be your study? Do you have anything that you'd be interested in like learning about?
One that I would probably be interested in going into a little bit more depth about, because I'm always interested regarding coaches. I don't actually know on the granular level of what coaches do. So I would like to probably do on face level. I know there was a graphic that came out recently to do with round conversion off the back of timeouts, and X has topped that chart. I don't know if it was for the year or what it was for. But we did get that data from a previous event, and we even had it categorized in certain areas that was did they take it on an eco, and then did they, obviously they didn't win the eco, but did they win the follow-up round?
I like
eco?
it. Yeah.
And kind of digging into timeout efficiency is what I would name the dissertation.
Okay, that's cool. Great answer.
Oh.
That was a hard question. And that is a hard start. Good one back. Blitz, he's not giving that one up for free, but it looks like Mazinho has unfortunately not got the memo. Good work from Sonic, proactive up mid. Look at him, look at him, look at him push. Up short, 1 minute 30 on the clock, and Blitz is tucked, about to take a fight with Sonic. Crazy beans, pushing in, Stan with one, he transfers. Hard shot to hit, but he wins the round with it. Vince,
the coach, happy with that one, knowing now that it is just Senzu out of the picture, a 1v3 situation, and not really any concern that he can voice. Still utility to lob over towards Moto, and the fact that he spammed on through, they know exactly where he is. So tucking away to retain loss bonus going into the next, as we all know, because you're keeping up with the Kardashians or the Cash, one of the two. Usually the same thing, 3,400 into the next round.
What else have we got to look forward to today?
Coming up on the main stream or the secondary stream?
Well, both. I mean, so to reiterate, you'll have Jason and Dinko bringing you the action on the secondary stream, and Scrawny and Launders bringing you the last two best of threes of the day on this stream here.
Yeah, Harry and Hugo get to do Complexity versus Virtus.pro coming up next.
Okay.
Their Big versus FlyQuest series has just ended.
We've got FaZe EF. I think that's a very exciting matchup.
Scrawny and Launders did that at Kato as well, so they get the repeat of that one.
That was a crazy game.
It was indeed. And then I believe the following game after that will be Falcons taking on pain.
Yes, I think you're right. Okay. Oh, and that's an interesting head-to-head as well. I'd probably actually be, for the first time perhaps in a long time, seeing Falcons as favorite for that.
I thought you were going to say interested in a Falcons game.
Well, that too. No, there's a bit of interest there for it. Comes and goes.
First tactical timeout called. This one by the CT side of the MongolZ. So Mara, an opportunity for him to get on the mic.
I watched some MongolZ content. They had a brisket barbecue.
Yes, eat like a Mongol.
Yeah.
Right? That was the tagline?
Yeah, there was I just couldn't get over how cold it looked.
Yes, it's a very cold-looking place.
It looked chilly.
Yeah, it is a cold
ice
place.
And snow, everyone's in layers. Not for me.
All right, well, the saved M4 and some partial upgrades. They want to get a full buy. So far, MongolZ, I don't think you can really say they've had one of those. I think the 910 AWP is at the very tippy top of Mara's Christmas list, knowing that 910 with the cash at the moment will be able to buy it with the max into the next. So how much can you get out of this? And just some positive signs, getting a few kills, right? 910's yet to have any frags. Techno was only with one. So just some confidence building kills and also reinforcing purchases from the Wildcard side of the server. And staying in quite these pack roll movements at the moment, Wildcard. Pouncing towards A, now towards B. Techno with a 5-7 and a smoke to block.
Yeah, okay. I like that he's being kind of active on the angle. He nearly lost it all. He still might. He's very, very close to death. The flash worked. Bought time. But only a moment's respite. CT smokes up. Coffin smokes in. Save conversation for Senzu.
Yeah, you're not finding yourself in a position where you're in chaos, right? You're trying to unravel them as they're taking control. The first gun round, there was the deep mid smoke that was then cleared and Wildcard found kills through it.
Right.
So I don't expect we see MongolZ play behind that smoke again in a similar fashion, but maybe the AWP in apartments to deal with a default crawl. Maybe 3 players just go for full banana control.
Makes sense.
Need to try and get into some fights early because this has been a pretty swift first 5 rounds.
Hasn't
There's been
it?
a pace and a tone to this one.
I mean, so this goes one of two ways. And I know this is kind of stupid, but this goes one of two ways in the sense that if Wildcard can win another convincing gun round, they can run away with this half. However, my gut instinct is that all it's going to take is even this save here, even just the MP9, the rifle, one slip up from Wildcard, you open the door, and MongolZ are going to be right back ravenous to make this a 6-6.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue for the MongolZ at the moment is just the lack of kills. So there is residual cash built up on every single member of Wildcard. So it's going to take 2 to 3 buy rounds in a row. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's going to slowly be getting better, isn't it?
Of course. Yeah.
You never know if players fully recover from hand injuries or if there's always going to be a little bit of pain that persists. Or they are playing behind the mid smoke again. Okay.
FaZe's trying to get very aggressive. They break the smoke for him. That's
almost
gangster.
the double. The nade.
Double the nade. Just go, FaZe. That's sensational. Gets himself the double, the collateral leg shot into the HE double dunk.
So I think in bowling terms, that wasn't a strike, but he definitely got the spare.
Yeah, very good. Well, I mean, maybe spare the lives of the remaining 3 MongolZ at this rate. Oh, I've never seen that before. That's a brand new, they call that the FaZe.
They've had some really, really nice smoke clears so far.
Yeah, that's like that was a very deliberate play. Line up HE to break. Peek around. Was that like the meta half wall smoke that we've been seeing as well? Like that's a deviation on that?
I think like catching them off guard as they were throwing at that util. Very, very well done there.
Yeah, I love that. Boom. What are you doing, Blitz? You wanted a gun. Oh, the senior might lose his. No. It's fine. They saved their 3. Stan calls it off. Look at his smile. That's the smile of someone who just did something he hasn't done before. A double collateral leg shot double dunk nade.
Yeah, pretty cheeky, isn't it?
Bang. On your head. Oh.
Perfectly placed. Beautiful. For an action movie. Okay, well now, if you're Stan, you can call whatever you want.
Yeah, right. Vibes are high. He's kept the Mac 10 with 10 grand in the bank. So you could do something poppy and cheeky. Oh. Feeling himself a bit too much there. It's burning himself.
I wonder if they're Amaranth fans in Mongolia. I know she got a lot of Turkish fans.
Good question.
Here we go.
Onto Food.
First kill. And it's an opener. Good stuff from 910. He's classed with the AWP once he gets going.
Going he has. But this little gap, this momentary gap, doesn't matter if he keeps hitting shots. Sonic goes down as well. Okay, falling through their fingers is this 7th round. Looks like timing's going to be favoring them here on the long fight. Beautiful. Sanzu's handled that very well.
So what I'm most interested in now is how Wildcard respond to this round loss. So Jaber likely to hold on to this AK-47, but as touched upon, plenty of cash to work with. So I wouldn't even have issues with them going out looking to find a couple of kills and make things more sour for the MongolZ moving forward. But it's what type of response do we see from Wildcard? Do they keep up these like 4-1 more pouncy moments, and they've gone for even more smoke clears? Spotted, removed, great round from 910. Do you just go for something all in? A bit more execute heavy, because you know that you can essentially, well, not reset because of the loss bonus, but you can make things very, very tough for the MongolZ going forward. So that one there was on the timing of the flash. This is Wildcard clearing the smoke and Sonic trying his hand. And then Jaber, well, last man standing, looking to do whatever he can. But here it is. Beautiful looking buy. No dramas in that department for Wildcard.
Oh, this is very aggressive from 910 ahead of that mid smoke. Susceptible to a break, and fuzi takes a heavy hit.
Double nade from mid, a third to follow.
Uh-oh. Oh, good util here. Sus stands in the flame to try and deliver, unable to do so. Jaber's nade can finish the job.
Oh,
bang!
So many HE kills so
Yeah,
far.
for real. And Blitz is here faster than Jaber's ready for, so we'll put him down. Now it's an interesting 2v2. You know where Blitz is. You don't really know where Stan and Sonic are if you're MongolZ.
It's a bit of a mind game as well, because Blitz goes, okay, well, they know that I'm the rotating piece. I've already showed myself on B. I'm expecting a response for them to quickly head over towards A, where they know Mazinho's still alive. You can triangulate his position pretty quickly. He's probably porch, balcony, apartments, or pit. Maybe even sight if he's feeling frisky, if Mazinho's been given the sight card. But still tucked in and worried about absolutely everything. Regrouping now, Stan and Sonic will try their hand.
Yeah, but into this nice relocation from Blitz. He's timed it well. Ooh,
you should assume B's open.
Go
Mid to B.
Yeah. Really nice. Wow. I'm really impressed so far by the, not just the individuals, but also simultaneously just their kind of mid-rounding. It's up to date. Good awareness of the...
Mazinho's giving it a look.
CT's likely positions. Wow, that's a horrible smoke.
Very tough.
I mean, what can you do? You walk through it?
You could wait.
You walk through it and hope. See ya. Beautiful round. Wildcard 7, MongolZ 1.
And Stan's a man who means business. Look at that stash.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I actually can feel myself involuntarily respecting him more because of the mustache.
Well, if he said jump, you'd say how high.
So, yes, sir.
All right, well, this is quite a stark scoreline. And a good tussle for control, as there is money for the buy. Senzu still with 9K before the purchases come in. It's not tax time yet. But to try and salvage this half. MOUZ got it done with 4.
True.
Can MongolZ do the same?
Yeah, I mean, this is always that risk of overexerting yourself when you have this lead. You start maybe getting a bit overconfident, but haven't seen any signs of that just yet. That's nonsense. I didn't see that initially. Great catch on the replay.
What if Wildcard is like the anti-MongolZ? Because, like, I don't know. We actually will save it.
Okay. I'm desperate to
yeah,
see what you're going.
I don't know what's kosher and not, so we'll leave it for now. Double AWPs.
Oh, this time he goes with a nade right on the jaw. Senzu peeks in. A nice leg shot back.
Almost an equal exchange of damage there.
Oh, he sees you. Deep on that angle for that Marley. Nails the quick reaction onto Sonic swing through. Man advantage for 910's MongolZ.
They have, however, taken
Flash.
bracket.
And he gets another.
Very well.
Yeah, I mean, he has single-handedly brought them one round. It might very well be his second as well, thanks to 910's AWPing prowess.
Well, you can tell they're under pressure. They just double-smoked apps.
Break.
So worried about everything right now, and there is some options for Wildcard to work with.
Ooh, frustrating smoke from Azinho wants to let
It's all about this sus lurk.
Okay. Stan and Fuzi waiting. Blitz on the back of sight. They've got time to kind of sow seeds of doubt. The B players haven't moved. They're worried about CT. Sus goes looking. Ooh, doesn't. Yep, spots him, nails it. Clean shot, but there's 910 for another. Triple kill from the Mongolian sniper. And Fuzi misses his last chance. 910, 4 in that round. All 7 of his kills have come in the 2 from MongolZ.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. So he's getting activated now. Not always the easiest task on a map like Inferno, but a good patch, a hot patch. And the money starting to be siphoned through. After this full buy from Wildcard, they'll be down to very little. Fortunately for them, loss bonus will be 1,900. So if the bomb goes down, we can still have a discussion about some type of an investment. But you knew that though you were against the double AWPs. Senzu shot at B, 910 over towards A. Deep mid smoke again. Fuzi with a jump, the spot, the push.
Whoa, Fuzi, that's aggressive. 910 not expecting that one. Sus combines with the push. Gets the job done.
They're all dead.
It's just over.
All dead.
It's basically Blitz on A, doing everything he can. He's got no bullets, but he does get a kill. Fuzi knows what's up. Accelerates to try and punish his rotation back, and ooh, missed shot from the AWP. His teammates won't make that mistake. Wow, we've had a couple of those. A couple of rounds where Wildcard just kind of knock them all over.
I'm curious to hear what Maui and Dust discuss in the posts of MongolZ City side, because they've been quite stubborn with these aggressions. And I wonder if that comes from a point of they don't feel comfortable in the late round giving away the space and being executed on. Does it come from potentially a confidence that they feel they're better than Wildcard and they should just be able to win these opening duels and stifle them from being able to get underway? Either way, hasn't worked out too good whatsoever. 8-2.
Yeah, I really like the play from Fuzi.
Yeah, they're playing with some confidence as well.
Jump spot, see them was crossed.
Yeah,
Push
but it's still
ahead.
risky, right?
Oh,
because
for
the timing could go, like, as he jumps and then comes to the smoke, someone then could have parred the cross.
Ah, Chad, your former lover.
No, that's not the one.
Yeah, you love him, right?
No,
You played him, though.
I did.
You did, temporarily. It was kind of, yeah, it was more like a situationship for a second. Kind of came and went.
Sometimes you got to tell what you can get.
Absolutely. That's Counter-Strike. And life. 2-2-8. 4 would be workable.
Yes.
Sorry, I know that's your thing, but I wanted to say it this time.
You know, the bar was 5.
It was. We know the bar is 5. However,
We'll work with 4.
you can. Ouch.
Another one of those.
And see you later. Susp. Playtime cancelled. Techno is investigating down, so he's going to be set up anti-flash. Senzu's AWP, this double AWP start. Oh, Fuzi's quick, isn't he? Techno
And they heard the
force.
sync.
Yeah, they know where you are. He's on the retreat. Looks like he'll get away.
Yeah, and just the way that utility's placed, it's so defensive. Techno, be careful now.
Sonic. Ooh. Gets a... Watching from the sidelines.
Staunch defense on mid.
Yeah, very strong setup. Nice composure. 910 gets 2. Someone kill him. He's just jiggling, wiggling, and takes the 3 down with the AWP. Again, it's 910. The win condition right now. He's the only one finding the multi-kills right now for the MongolZ. 10 kills. Everyone else is barely scraping together 5 or 6.
All right, well, has he bought them a buffer? It was Torji for MOUZ who was one of the activating factors. That was that nade kill onto Sus, this one right here that'll be highlighted, the double HE dunk. This is only the 4th opening kill for MongolZ so far in this first half of play. 2 of the others have come from 910 and 1 from Mazinho. But he's done very well there, dancing around the porch pillar.
Yeah, I guess it is hard to hit. He's a mobile target. flirting with early aggression, but I think Blitz is out of there. Presumably leaving a smoke as well.
I think that's one of the keys. If they're going to do these pack rolls, you need multi-kills.
Yeah. Well, 9-10 seems poised to collect again on the fade of this smoke. I mean, one of them's holding it, but he's surely... Yep. Free frag. Thank you very much. Can he get out?
They'll come through.
Break. Running. Spam.
Oh.
Sonic gets him close to an exit.
That's unfortunate.
Ooh, Stan, what's your call here? There's so much time left in the round. Oh, and Senzu's just started to peel away. Should be good.
Oh, Senzu's having a mare.
I mean, yeah, and Susp is having the
I know
opposite.
it's a great shot, but he just moved off the line where he had a better advantage.
Yeah.
It's just the Counter-Strike timing against him. Number disadvantage. Bomb to get planted B. 3v4 retake for the MongolZ.
Oh, brutal death for Senzu. Sonic's got blitz. A 9th to end the half. Wildcard's T side. It's their pick, and it's certainly looking that way. Looking very comfortable for the Wildcard side. 9 rounds already in the bank. The job is not done, but it's a pretty strong case that they will be taking their mad pick.
Yeah, take a look at that. The patch down the stretch. No consecutive rounds for the final 6. So, life out of the MongolZ, but they were never able to break through the financial barrier that Wildcard have been able to accrue. Really important kills from Sonic in this one. Obviously denying 9-10 getting away, leveling it out. Sus with a great shot onto Senzu, and this one removes any hope and dream of the retake. So a very comprehensive first half. At the tippy top, the Swedes, 12 for Susp and 10 for FaZe, the two who contributed in the pistol round conversion, and that's where we're headed right now. The MongolZ desperately need to convert the T-side pistol their own, maybe shake and wake themselves up a little bit.
Am I stupid? Who else is in like a top 20 team that's Swedish? Rez?
Brolin?
Brolin, Susp, Fuzi.
There's not many Swedes at the
yeah,
moment.
the Swede. There's been a great exodus of Swedish Counter-Strike. The fact that these guys, you know, we're at the top 5
forefront
Swedes.
of the conversation. Yeah, it has definitely changed. And now that NIP, that's also changed a lot over there.
Yeah.
They've got 2 Portuguese players, Ujox and Aristos, Wrinkle, Ukrainian Orpa. They brought Shush over from Heroic, and then Snappy gets to in-game lead that team. So there's no Swedes whatsoever, other than the coach, wishes exist.
Not many Swedes do exist in top 20 CS.
Sweden even real. What?
What?
All right, well.
Is that a tendency? You've just double naded logs on a pistol round. They're coming. They're coming. FaZe's got a lot of work to do. Flash is good. Chance is there. Techno dead on the lurk. And Sonic forced to reload. They're across to pool. Susp is posted and a hard shot to hit. Trying to keep track. Get closing the gap. Nice shot. Senzu into the site. Uzi empty-handed. 3v3. An important pistol for MongolZ. This almost feels like a must-win pistol. They managed to make a strong case for it by accessing this site bomb, ticking away in their favor. Wildcard trying to claw their way back into this bomb site. Not an easy...
About 25 left on the bomb.
Whatsoever, especially now. That's got to be the MongolZ pistol. It's got to be theirs. Just time and bullets. Sends the headshot. He's on for an ace to really find his footing into this second half. Jaber, some stunning shots. Showboating himself. Who's got the aim for the final one? Senzu leaves with all 5. MongolZ must-win pistol gifted to them by Senzu.
Beautiful round from him. Very impactful stuff. Now it just needs to be converted upon. Had some tough moments there doing the secondary AWPing in the first half of play. It's going to be our 3rd ace so far at PGL Cluj-Napoca 2025. And on a pistol round, no less. Thing of beauty. But it is going to be important for him to find some contributions. Obviously, you touched on the stage is where he went a little bit missing. This is a group stage game in pursuit of what you would hope would be another opportunity for the MongolZ to continue to get stage experience. Same to be said for Eternal Fire, who will be taking on FaZe coming up in the next game. These are names that you would love to see in attendance next weekend. But Wildcard with a strong showing. They bring themselves into the conversation. They were already considered probably one of the cusp teams. And for them, a really, really good event could mean a lot in the VRS. Especially with a team like Liquid not being here. We know that the cutoff for the major, April 7th. That'll be midway through some matches for the PGL Bucharest event. Longside's going to have some action.
Yeah, there's a chance for Sonic to do some real damage here. Gets himself his first. That will scare him. He's got a flash cocked. Reaggress. Flash. Oh, Techno just ahead of it. He saves him from what would have been white faces and potentially red ones. Now Mazinho has found Jaber, and the potency of this round wanes. Good timing on that little check. Catches Senzu swap into his nades. Sound cue given away.
Time's the problem. This is sketchy.
It is getting a bit awkward, isn't it? Techno wraps, and it's being held, but hard to hit long range. fuzi can finish. Mazinho versus Susp. And look at the time. Picks up the bomb. Has no idea where this guy's coming from. And Susp now picks up the rifle. Oh, he had his first opportunity. Does have to punch in the code. Does Susp start his walk up? Second guesses it. And Mazinho goes down. It's Sus with a clutch. You can see him. He's feeling very good about that one. He's having a very good game. Very good start to this series is Susp.
I think that's hugely important. This is a massive round to win. And it was touch and go throughout. The fact that the time gets so low and fozi stays alive and gets a couple of kills, it's the Swedes again with some impact. He gets 3 in total on that 5-7. That is massive, massive work from fozi within that round. And you don't allow MongolZ to get underway, to start stringing things together. The reason they're celebrating that so much is, right, think about it. They win that, then you have to take an eco. Okay, well now the scoreline's going to find itself at a 9-6. The first gun round, you're missing a couple of things. Okay, 9-7. Now we have to partial. 9-8. It's a one-round game. You stop this before it even gets started. Now you just need to make good. You don't want to let these games back. We've seen so many heartbreaking losses for a team like Wildcard when they get into overtimes. Yeah, you've been owning them. That's why that round is so key.
The Swedes, truly an exemplary performance. Ooh, very, very high damage nade.
Seen a lot of that from both teams, right? Using the deeper smoke and lobbing the HEs far down into T-stairs as possible. Just trying to get flak damage on them posturing. Because if you're not going to get the banana control, then where are you going to be? You're going to have to be waiting T-stairs.
Yeah, lots of utility damage as well. It's like 500 utility damage from Wildcard, and well, Techno, he's down thanks to Sonic.
Yeah, just a stray bullet.
Already feels like your options are limited, doesn't it? Now only exacerbated by the loss of a player. Techno watching from the sidelines. Quite a quiet game from Techno. Could say that about 3 players here.
This map is done if MongolZ don't win this round.
Yeah, okay. That's very cut and dry. I like it. Then they contact being. Deep smoke to block. Sonic anti, Susp boosted.
Full info. This is huge. There's a rotation on the way. There'll be 3 players to defend B. Wildcard have this.
It's looking perfect. It's theirs for the taking. Wildcard just need the shots to connect. Controls his A4 spray. Susp good for 1. Stand in the play. It's all gone. It's all Wildcard. 11-4. They are flying so damn high right now. MongolZ can't touch them.
I think MongolZ will just force play out the game from this point.
At this point.
There's really not too many options left. You could go, all right, we'll take the save now, we'll take the loss bonus, and then we'll buy into the next, but you're giving away 12. That's 12-4. That means you have to win 8 consecutive rounds. That force buy after the pistol loss, that has been the key to getting this done. And beautiful work, just a swarm. They had all the info. fozi cleared out top mid. Stan knew that it was going to have to be the play, and yet MongolZ shoved the chips into the center of the table. They will look to force buy out the remainder of this one.
Some of the scariest rounds, though, for a CT side. You know it's supposed to be yours. You know it's probably a force buy. You know it's only Tech 9s, but all it takes is a little misstep, a well-placed flash from your opponent, and suddenly that site gets flooded with these fast-paced, movingly accurate. They're accurate while they're moving. And we're going to see Susp deploy the half-wall smoke.
So that is interesting that that's happened so early within the round. They don't have a lot of information at the moment, Wildcard. Stan is over towards porch side, still defending middle, and sees nothing home. I think what makes this okay is they had a 3rd player to come take the control. So they're going to do a late banana control on the fade of this smoke. There it is. And now they know that it likely has to be A. Stan and Jaber need to block.
Smoke deployed towards the balcony position. Stan's in a very forward position, hoping to be overlooked and can peek in to the boiler walk-up. Oh, wow, great awareness. Good shot. Senzu gets one. Jaber gonna get overwhelmed. Needs a frag.
Needs to live.
Oh, he's crouching, staring at the floor. FaZe's down. Senzu's done so much more. Oh, okay. MongolZ, they aren't going down without a fight. Tech9's Kevlar for all your honor. And they managed to convert for a fifth.
Yeah, a bit of a difference in the 2 rounds. In the previous Wildcard had the information, they rotated in, they were able to stall it out. This time around, the same thing, but maybe taking a few too many liberties there from Stanislaw. He wasn't in a position where he could really be traded. He had the biggest gun. The rotation was on the way, but they weren't really in combination with each other for that setup.
Like a pit site crossfire there, you probably get like 1 or 2, even if you can't block them. Smoke Balk.
Yeah, I think with the timing that they did that late banana retake and get the full control, that you're either expecting an apps pop or something up middle. So if Stan had pivoted backside or pit as you touched upon, it would have been a better looking setup. But caught off, a great opener, and I wouldn't say life for MongolZ, but right now I think that the individuals need to start waking up. So even if they extend this game to, let's say, a 12-8 scoreline, it'll still be a few more rounds for them to warm into things. It would be a classic wildcard moment if they do allow this game to get close again.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would get nervous at that scoreline you mentioned. You to 12-8, I'd be getting a little anxious.
Well, there's still a way we can get there. So with the saves, there's money for the buy. They've taken the tactical timeout to bring the coach in for the conversation. FaZe's dropped a rifle across to assist. Sorry, I think it was Susp. Has dropped a rifle across to help out Stan. But either way, it's a full buy. Now, it's a slippery slope. You might see Inferno save. I don't know if that's what the cool kids are calling it these days, but it might be a lot of saves for Wildcard if they lose entries and lose sites.
Right.
And then they do have rounds to work with, so they can go for gambles, just completely blind gambles. But if they're losing entries, they're going to have to hold on to their guns.
Oh,
that's perfect.
That is
not
perfect.
have
been better.
Look at the confidence. That's so good.
I have this spawn. I'm doing this.
I love it.
4v5. Oh, okay. Maybe this is a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot from Susp. Forward position, not playing scared. I mean, there's credit to be given in that regard, but hold on to your advantage. And so far, so good. A boost over the smoke and have a little tip of the head spotted on the cross back. Good nades from both teams. It feels like the HE evolution of the meta has been very noticeable.
These teams have definitely been using them a lot for top banana harassment.
What the hell is that? Not seen that one before from Blitz.
Yeah, a bit of a long smoke.
Yeah, cool.
Just to at least keep some attention over towards A. Stan will investigate that. Actually plays up close and personal behind it. The B defense limping. 3 HP for Susp, 44 for Sonic. A killer piece. This round's still winnable. Stan's not far away.
He needs to block. They're running through it. They're running through it. Flash is available. Low HP. Good at, oh, Stan takes first contact. Pulls their crosshair. Important from Techno. Important is understating
has to be the
it.
save.
He gets 2.
I actually think for Wildcard, pretty good position. It's the low HP, which makes that one tough. Pointed out Stan, the one taking first contact. No CT smoke because they're just trying to play on surprise. But some good shots hit. So that's the MongolZ putting what they do best on offer. Hitting shots. Spoke to some teams in Kato. They described them as bold, right? A team who's going to take a risk, who likes to take the fight. And important to convert them in that situation. So now 11-6 with those saves. Lost bonus 1900 into the next. Jaber could drop an M4. Stan could buy in with an MP9. Even a FAMAS if he wanted to feel a little bit more risque. So I don't know if we'll see them invest fully behind the retained guns. It might just be, hey, let's use the AWP, let's use the rifle, let's try and set you two up for success, get us an AK or get us an opening kill, force MongolZ into more of an awkward situation and then buy again into the following round. That would be the more conservative of the approaches.
Let's see what they go for. It's going to be that. Sus just without supporting util, so we'll see what he can get done to facilitate Jaber and FaZe. He's gone for it again. Okay, Jaber's seen enough. And 9-10. Ooh, not going to be peeking into FaZe this time. Forward position from Techno takes that top banana control. An important and valuable asset to this T side. And oh, wow, Susp actually gets Techno low.
FaZe's rotated over. He can post up on the line.
Good find, good pick. Goes for a second double death! Double trouble! Another collateral. One map, two collaterals from FaZe's AWP. This was lining up to be a very comfortable MongolZ 7th, and now it's FaZe the Disruptor. He's got 3. Smoked off. Blitz has thrown that out. We'll be going for the plant. Oh, he's not far off. He is really not far off on the plant. Blitz will put him low. Not an easy retake. Hang on, wait. Jaber is arriving late. Really late.
And Mazinho still has a molly left over. A couple of flashes as well.
The kid, surely it's tempting after all of this. You've got to have a look. Jaber edges forward. FaZe's going to hang in the balances, holding at the back. Going to hold post on new box swing. Stan going to try and force this fight, but it's a hard fight to win. Yeah, comfortable for Blitz.
Save.
Save. Oh.
Agonizing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really made a round out of that, didn't he? The timing. Peeks in, gets the first. He's not been shy of any of these duels, and it's paying off. 18-7 for FaZe. Will not find the round conversion short. But that was just some saved guns. Now will be a buy.
Would you validate the statement that sometimes double peeking is the right move?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
When it works.
yeah, actually, yeah, that's great.
But that's the difference, right? Counter-Strike's a game about minimizing mistakes, but it's knowing when to make a play, which that play, if you get punished, would be considered a mistake.
But
in fact, he knows that he has one of the 2 big guns. If he gets smoked off, he can't contribute. So that we have absolutely 0 chance in this round if I'm playing behind this smoking CT spawn with an AWP.
True.
We have a chance in the round if I step back out
and I
get another kill, and guess what? I got 2.
And you still lost. Rough.
Gotta pay to get the dogs out of Wildcard's team.
Senzu and Techno are already gone.
Hasn't stopped them before.
No, but I think FaZe's AWP might stop him this time. Blitz an important trade. Jaber stays locked on his position. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, this round was up for debate if Stan goes down. Instead, it's just 9-10. Tech9 trying to spam away, gets double swung. He hits that? What?
Would have loved an AK, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would have.
Couldn't get his hands to it.
Okay, well, that's 12 for Wildcard. They have broken through. I thought this would run from MongolZ, and so did they. They're going to call their final timeout.
Damn, 910's been involved in 10 opening duels, and he's only won 3 of them. That's crazy.
That is crazy. 3.
He's won 3. He's been involved in 10, which means he's lost 7. That seems disproportionate, but I'm going to trust HLTV.
Well, they were, yeah.
Our Lord and Saviors.
He definitely got 2 openings, which they converted upon in that first half.
Utility damage being highlighted by the obs.
270.
Pretty damn even on the Wildcard side. Very good placement of nades. Obviously, Susp popping off there with 300. Oh! Well, you thought it couldn't get worse. It can.
Oh my god, he peeks it again. The 9-10 gets some revenge.
Hit it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He ain't scared. I mean, fair play to him. It's working wonderfully. 19-9 this time, though, brought down despite the connection. Susp thinks twice about trying to take... Oh, I say that. He's playing the edge of the smoke. He wants 1. Gets out. You ain't running through that, 9-10, but you are now. Oh, Susp is begging for help. Screaming for help. And he gets 1 down. Blitz trades into the site. No one else is home. Stan and Jabe are still concerned about that mid-smoke, though. Looking good for a MongolZ collection here. Sonic
gets something. They might get to the retake, but like I discussed earlier on in the piece, because of the way that this tail end of the game is going to function, you might see a lot of saves. So just making sure Sonic can get out. Smoke fades, he runs, and they're out. They know they just need that one more round. So actually important duel to win at the start of the round for 9-10. That's when the AWPing aggression doesn't look great, right? It's like, oh, you went for it again, and this time you were punished, and now we start a man down.
Yeah.
Well, that's the opposite side, right? But this is Counter-Strike, right? You have to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, or is that's poker?
I think both.
Is it in the cards or on the cards? Let's get Doug Stanhope or whatever that guy's name was on the line.
Probably not that. Yeah.
I think he's a comedian.
Yeah. Doug
Polka Dot. Or
Dog Poke. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know.
It's a while ago now. We really linger on beef in Counter-Strike. In the actually, guys, it's both.
Remember that time Lothar attacked us?
I do. Still remember that. Yeah, he gave a formal apology though.
He did. Counter-Strike never forgets.
Yeah, especially when a cyber card game player.
When we get into the next map, remind me to bring up the point about Blitz and the bomb.
Blitz and the bomb.
When we get to the next map, I won't do it now. It's a bit trivial for now.
No, that's cool. Okay, now this is an alternative version where you don't. Oh. This guy, man.
Yeah, well, he went for info, not for the fight.
Respect it, respect it.
More nade damage.
Ouch. Oh, he's been double naded multiple times.
Yeah, but he was part of nading back the other way too.
It's true. Yeah, you die by the sword or whatever it goes. They know this is where the Swedish sniper lives. And FaZe, he's going to peak. It's just a question of when. Through the flames, Blitz punishes.
Yeah. Mazzino would have heard that from apartments.
Yeah. Gave him the info necessary. Good flash, but dead. Now, of course.
Save. Now, guys in Twitch chat, I know that you're saying, oh, get Inferno out of the map pool. All they're doing is save. And what do you want them to do? Try and go for a 2v4 retake on the A bomb site at the tail end of a game when they have 12 to their name and they just need one? And you're going to go, yeah, that is what we want. I'm going to tell you, no. That's just silly. That's Counter-Strike back in my day where we were baboons beating our chest, just running around like me wide swing.
Imagine if baboons could talk.
They are hunting, however. The scouting party has been sent out to remove these rifles. Stan to defend his honor.
Sonic is in trouble. Goes down. They're losing everything in this round. Blitz can't finish off Stan. He will prevail. Oh. He gets away. Multi-kill, but more importantly, brings an M4 through.
And actually, because of those kills, he could drop an AWP over to FaZe. Even though FaZe can buy one for himself, this would guarantee FaZe Kevlar. So I wouldn't mind seeing that, right? FaZe then gives someone an M4. Stan drops the AWP.
It's not bad, is it?
Jaber's just going to operate with... There it is. Okay. So because of those kills, the buy actually works out a little bit tidier. Stan lacks utility, sure. Scoreline now reading 12-3. Now remember, they were up 12-7. And the scoreline at one point did read 11-4.
Yeah.
So a very few rounds to boast in the last patch, but they just need one. It doesn't matter how they get there, just as long as they do.
A little bit of chip damage there, and they've got those stack nades forward position from Susp. Oh, he loses his duel. Good work from Techno, an important contribution. Drawing first blood, MongolZ have that edge. Will Stan re-aggress? Looks like they're going to go for this up-down setup. Oh, faking the sound cue. Or just a misjump. Regardless. Sonic's blind.
So blind.
Oh, he gets him blind. Yo, forget about the AK, man. Play the 4v4. Gets away from the wallbang of the AWP.
Long Smoke's just landed. It's just Jabo. Remember, he's only got that SMG to work with.
It's not the best weapon unless they do kind of flood out of apartments, which is highly unlikely.
This is a very strong AWP position that FaZe's playing. Everyone's seen a device highlight. You all remember a device highlight.
It's true.
It's FaZe's turn.
Late into the piece. They're actually going long side. This is the perfect counter. Techno's holding this with an AWP and will collect. Perfect awareness of the reaction from Swedish Sniper. Jabo, a free frag from Azinho. Patience prevails, as will
You know
MongolZ.
what that means.
S-A-V-E.
Ding, 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 ding.
One more time.
All right, well, retaining the guns again. 2,900, lost into the next.
Well handled by MongolZ. Really like their A, decision to go long side, because you highlighted how good of a position it was for FaZe, and B, even accounting for the re-aggress upon the too much time spent. They were going long side and actually had Techno holding for that re-aggress. With that AWP just juggling that AWP to whoever was best suited to the task. Stan trying to save, and it does leave with an extra $300.
So you got 4 exits in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So, look, they all count. But we made the AWP work in that round, right? We did the maths, guys.
They are coming for you.
The devil is in the details.
Yeah, I don't know if Stan's going to be like,
stretch.
does he really believe? Oh, and now he does.
If he
Now
kills them all
does.
again,
Ooh, dead man.
Sonic will live. Okay, so partial behind saved M4, so some investments into pistols and whatnot, and then a full buy round for round 24 if we get there. But Counter-Strike's a cruel mistress. If anything, the odds do say that it is likely MongolZ will lose this round to like a multi-kill on the 5-7.
Yeah. Oh, you think that's how it goes down?
It's, you know,
Like
the way Counter-Strike goes, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know that Richard, Dustin, Maui have been sitting out there since the scoreline was 11-4, waiting for the game to end. They've just been sitting there, sweating.
And it was actually 4 HE grenades
That did it.
through the smoke. Then they just catch a timing, start bowling. Sensi's got a good one. Actually going for the sandbag position. You're in trouble. You are in a lot of trouble. Sonic, does he actually have the restraint to not throw out that smoke? He'll block it now.
The goal.
The absolute gall on this lad.
Do have the banana control. Mazinho has been the loose piece over towards second mid, making sure no pushes, and Jaba's taken significant damage in the interim. So setting up for the B execute, Susp and Sonic with that rifle. Sonic needs to go huge.
Yeah, I'm going to be intrigued.
Give him the knuckles, not the tails.
Okay, see if he can.
Dr. Robotnik. Is that the
Don't think
bad
that's
guy?
it. Eggman. Sonic does get one. Ooh, forced to stick around. And they may overlook his position. They'll assume and presume he's relocated. They're not pre-aiming him. Nice work, too. From Sonic's M4. Still looks like it's a MongolZ 11th. Unless that spam finished off 9-10. Gets him to 35. Covered in the open is Blitz. Stands and delivers a double.
Pretty sure the bad guy of Sonic is not called Eggman.
Yeah, it's Mr. Eggman. No?
I'm almost positive it's Dr. Robotnik.
I thought he was called Mr. Egg. Jim Carrey played Eggman in the reboot.
Dr. Eggman.
Oh my god, I'm right. You read me questioning it.
Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik. So we were both right.
That's the best way. That's the best outcome.
I think they made it Eggman for the normies. This is going to be a classic wildcard, isn't it?
Oh,
I don't like it when this happens.
Okay, how do I articulate this? It is not bias casters when I groan when he says that, because it's not like I'm cheering for wildcard. I'm empathizing
with their
because
pain.
I know how it feels to have close rounds, and I can imagine it feels worse when I'm paid to do this game, and it's happening to me when I've got really close before. I understand they're human
11-4, 12-7.
Yeah.
Those are the opportunities.
I have no biases so much as I have for humans. You know, empathy. You could consider that a bias, I guess. For you people.
This does look like it will be an A finish because the bomb on the back of Blitz. Remember, tidbit we'll talk about in the next game.
Oh yeah, Bomb Blitz. Can't wait to talk about that.
Boost it up. Ready. There we go.
Oh dear. He's cooled off a little bit at 9-10. Takes an opening kill that could very well secure overtime. Susp Real power position here. He has to leave with more, at least one. Controls the spray, gets two. Techno's dead too. 9-10 for the response. He's forced into the fight by the incendiary, or has to respect it. They're aggressing A as well, Chad, simultaneously.
They need to get a move on, MongolZ. Sure, there's lots of time on the clock, but the map is going to start shrinking. The biggest worry if you're Wildcard right now is a mid to B slip. So as they hit the brakes, they wait for the re-aggress. Did you come so far, MongolZ, just to fall at the final hurdle, or can you take us to overtime?
This remains to be seen in 40 seconds or less. They like these late longs. It's held by Sus, so he will be the beacon of information and likely gets a kill here unless they peek directly into him. Which they have. Sus spotted. Oof, brave to keep going. Now to Jaber. Quiet day in the office. Needed that! Needed that kill from Jaber. Maybe Stan can close it down right here and now. Look at the time. 14 seconds. Mazzinho's going to do it. Save them with a couple of seconds to spare. MongolZ have forced overtime. How have they done that? Oh, for Wildcard. Frustrations at an all-time high reaches fever pitch. You're in the right place. The info was there. Mazzinho just pirouettes around, gets two, and we're off to overtime.
Wow.
Look at the smile on their faces. They can't quite believe it.
Think about the game that they had against Vitality on the stage. There was Nuke, right? And they were blown out. They were going to lose, but Vitality were getting 1 or 2 steps ahead of them, and they kept pulling like 2v4s, 3v4s, rounds like that, where they had really no right winning, and they've just done it again. So right now, mentally in the mud are Wildcard. I don't even think Bathwater will get them out of this one. It is going to be so tough. That's where they're going to take their only tactical timeout in the overtime just to reset and refocus, because that second round victory with the Force Spy, I thought that was enough to close the door. That was the conversation I was having, that it should be done. It should be dusted. They've done enough. But the MongolZ brute forced their way back into this game, and it's down to the wire.
So 4v5 at the start, right? Now, how did it get close? That show, yeah. Oh, Jaber.
Sand as well, though. Like, the fact that Mazzinho just pivots into that. He was on 11 HP.
Yeah, rough. Any timeouts? I'd take it straight away.
They did just take it.
Yeah, okay. That's what that was.
Yeah, like, that's what yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I was so distracted by Jaber not having his hands up on the desk at all. But then I reflected upon how we got here. Okay. Cooled off. Still your map.
Or is it?
Or is it?
It's not a bad map for MongolZ.
No, far from it.
Same boost, same result.
Looking good. Looking very good. 9-10, eyes like a hawk. Spots out Sonic over the smoke.
He was 3-7 last time I checked in on his opening kills. Now he's 6-7. If he makes good on that and actually turns it around in this map, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's fair play. What do we do here then, boys? You've got Stan sneaking into the site now. FaZe's holding the long wrap. They're going to test short, though, and already Jaber's humbled. Not looking good at all for Wildcard. It's all MongolZ, all day, every day. FaZe's going to catch one. 2v4 is asking an awful lot of the Swedes in this roster.
This is the type of round where you may as well have a look. I understand first round overtime, cash is going to become an issue, but at least have a look. Go fishing. Give yourself a chance.
Like if maybe Mazzinho over jiggled. Oh, there's a smoke down as well. Yeah, okay. Molly. Force him wide. He's already out of there. Oh, that's a good find. Good find from Sus. FaZe can catch Blitz with a no-scope, and now it's up to the 1v1. Swap to the AK, and FaZe delivers in the first round, 2v4. He delivers once more.
That no-scope was ridiculous. It felt like an accident.
He unzoomed and just clicked.
Well, that's what happens when you go for a retake, I suppose.
Woo! We have got, I mean, this is a very action-packed game of Inferno, for sure. Yes, there were saves, but we're getting some bursts of energy. God damn, I can't believe that he's turned that around. Such great catch. As a product of FaZe's Molly, mind you. And then this one, okay, I guess. And then has presence of mind to swap to the AK.
Wow.
A little golf clap from me.
Cheeky for that one,
yeah,
isn't it?
Fair play. He's had a whole highlight reel in one map of
Yeah, he's had a great game.
Okay. Oh, I know it makes me nervous, but just because 9-10's good. But he's not posted on that this time.
So they don't have full banana control. They are just denying the half wall. Cash utility to be scooped. There's an extra bottle of flames there. Sonic's going to make sure he does get his hands on that one. Another HE down the gullet of Senzu. More than chipped, knocked down to 50 points of health. FaZe playing under the porch. We saw 9-10 have a great little highlight from here in the first half.
Yeah, he made it look easy. Maybe FaZe can demonstrate some of its difficulties. And there's one, actually. The combination of flame and flash. Loses Jaber on the boost. Oh, FaZe's in trouble. Yeah, trying to block him. They can push through that, hoping Stan can punish them if they try it. Oh, Stan, I like this a lot. This is ridiculous! Lovely push from Stan, deliberate or otherwise. He found the gap and he made it work. Now up to the AWPer. Good shots, finds Mazzinho.
They've just decided to be extremely disruptive.
Yup.
Throw the playbook out the window, throw the sensibilities too.
I wonder, I mean, Stan, that walk is perfect.
It's saying what Sus did on the retake through the long smoke.
He seems ready. Oh,
Spotted.
Hello. Oh, damage as well. Finish him off with a USP for style points. Why have you swapped to the AWP? You're trying to play no scopes. I know it felt good last round, but it's still going to look...
Got a plan.
Time bomb just in time.
1v1.
Sus one already, a 1v1 on this site, and Senzu with the AWP though.
2 bullets.
Yep, leg shot, they're both low. Now it's Senzu! Back-to-back connection. Sus can't believe he's let that slip.
Damn,
Big round back.
Well, that's how the Mongols were getting rounds on the board during that comeback. Obviously not that flashy, but having to beat players down, and they're just enjoying the excitement of all of this now. Find ourselves, final round, first half, overtime number 1. And this is what I'm talking about. Some more risks are being taken. Wildcard, they've come this far. They're not going to allow it just to be free.
Do you suspect that FaZe swapped from his USP for ammo, or because he wasn't sure he actually tagged him?
Maybe wasn't sure he actually tagged
you don't have... Well, we have confirmation of that. He doesn't know. Oh. B players of dead men walking. Look at their health. Look at this. Oh, round. Oh, wow. Senzu.
You know, I was talking about, maybe they get 12-8, 13-8 to give them a chance to warm into the game. It feels like they've all woken up now. They've all had moments.
Yeah.
Zinho only has 12 kills, but that round to get them into OT was huge. Senzu's up to 20, 9-10, 19. 19 for Blitz. It's really just techno. And the game's not over yet. Have to go for another retake.
Yeah, go on then, Jaber. In fact, the only person currently not particularly present in the server. And Techno, woof. Looks sharp from his death POV. And so a 2-1 split. The defense with just the 1 round to boast, thanks to FaZe. Could very well have been a 3-0.
Yeah, exactly. Well, as we know, 16 is the magic number the Mongols are looking for. Same for Wildcard, so it's still possible. They just need 3 on the trot with this T-half. Led by FaZe, 24 kills. Sus with 20. 17 for Stan. Sonic on 15. And you said, yeah, Jabo is having a tougher go of things. Well, let's see if he can help facilitate the fights, right? Dust highlighting that he helps over towards T stairs to activate his banana players. How good are his flashes? What is the timing? Does he have trade work? That's what you're going to look for. And at the moment, it doesn't matter you only have 7 kills. It matters what you do now. Remember, it was very 4-1, very pack-heavy, and the only rounds in regulation on the CT side Mongols got were really off of 9-10 opening kills with the AWP.
Gap in mid right now. No one's occupying this forward bracket position for the CT side, so just a jiggle from short side from Blitz. 9-10 scoped up on long. Susp is going to try and force some pressure onto this top banana area. Avoids the nade damage. Senzu's AWP is searching. Susp has beaten him once. Can he beat him again? Not today. Senzu's awake.
And it feels a little bit too quiet. Now utility starting to land. 55 seconds. 9-10 to be smoked off. 3/4 smoke. Has to worry about mid to B. So he gets on his horse and jots over towards Arch. Bomb through apps, it will be A.
Ooh, Jaber confirms the AWPer's position. Draws the crosshair away. Sonic occupies as well. And a re-peek in that 910's ready for. Read like a book. Does Sonic slip?
He did. Heard. Noted.
Flashed. Executed. One more would be great. 910 down to Sonic. Massive contributions. Mazzinho on the site. They have a good idea. Stan is going to clear. Can he get anything done here? Messy spray. And the bomb to be planted. Just enough time on the clock. They access the A site.
Are they going to give this one a go? At least they're looking. So knowing that players are locked in the site, Senzu at least had that information for a moment. Clear on the smoke, but nobody moves.
Pushing pressure. Sonic already with a heavy contribution.
Yeah, and they'll confirm the steps. They'll call the save. But it's a fake. It's a fake save.
Yeah, they're not buying it. They're not buying it at all. Very late going for this one. Here they come. Crossfire there. Good headshot hit. Stan's going to be cleared. Oh! It could be awkward. Techno, no time. It's all FaZe for the clutch, and he's done it just by existing. MongolZ, a cheeky attempt and a knife kill on top of things. FaZe can't believe it. He's just running at me with a blade.
What's he doing that for? Oh, we're tied up again. But Sonic, the man in the middle of your screen right now, was the hero of that. The slip through the arch side, the steps would have been heard. The flash was great. Kills the site player. 910 comes barreling out of arch. For some reason, gun not in hand. He gets caught to the second piece. Mazzinho, poor Mazzinho, on the site on his own. They know exactly where he needs to be. They remove him. Sure, it ends with a bit of a spark. But it's Sonic, the hero of that round. Mara, he's going to use their overtime tactical timeout, so both coaches burning them, may as well use them. And knowing how important this one is. If the MongolZ lose this OT round, they will not have enough money in the bank. Here it is again. That one right there. So maybe he missed a shot.
We didn't catch it,
yeah,
like
right?
a no
So
scope,
exactly.
Quick scope.
That could be why he's doing that defensive movement pattern, but Techno gets the knife out, gets the kill, but doesn't get the round. Very, very important for MongolZ. There'll be no money left if they lose this.
After having an 11-4 scoreline, Wildcard were, felt like a shoo-in to take this map. MongolZ clawed their way back. Wildcard capitulate. We find ourselves at 14 each. Chad highlights the importance of this one for the CT economy.
Susp hasn't taken half damage from nades. So he's going to be quite happy with how this round has started. Just taking a lot of tempo out of their default fight for control. Stands in boiler, has a heavy mid setup to deal with.
This boost setup.
It's working. It's keeping 3 players a day. They're going B right now.
Yeah, Stan has sold it pretty effectively. Techno and Senzu are about to feel the wrath of a 3-man excl. Smoke CT. Techno can block for the incendiary. Edge possible, held by Senzu.
They've still got time to wait. Blitz is here. His flash will be crucial.
Break is coming. Here comes the commit. Senzu down. There's Blitz's support. He's pushing through. What can you do? Jaber's ready. Huge round already. 2 important kills from Jaber at such a crucial moment of the game.
Might have to be the save.
Certainly, if he doesn't hit that shot there, doesn't get given the opportunity.
Look how stifling that deep smoke is.
Yeah, he walks towards it.
They really need to save.
What's he doing? He wants to have a look. Yeah, I think he's been called off. I think Mazzinho says we need that up next round. It's for the map. His pristine Asimov needed into the next round of play.
I thought Blitz would have set them up there. They could have taken the fight as they were entering with the flash. I'm not sure where it landed exactly, but clearly not very effective. And you could just feel how much pressure Techno thought was coming his way, and he was right. The smoke drops, but then he's holding on to the incendiary. Fortunately, he did that, but it only bought them a couple of extra seconds. He drops it. There was still plenty of time on the clock. Wildcard can wait. They're getting close. They're getting damn close, but 910 should retain the AWP. Impact from Jaber for their 15th round. They put Wildcard in the driver's seat once more. As mentioned, you can sit there and say, oh, he doesn't have many kills, but you look back in the bigger context, if it gets them across the line in the very end, he's done what he needed to do.
Will this be the last round of Inferno?
Yeah, look at this. So the biggest omission is Senzu down to just an MP9. They have been able to drop guns across, keep the AWP, AK still in the mix, util light a smattering. Diffuse kits are there.
Typical barrage of nades to start. Looks like the T's worse for wear off that. Oh, big fight. And Sus just spams on Senzu. Now Mazinho doesn't move. He doesn't buckle. Doesn't succumb to the temptation to investigate further. He just plays this real interesting off angle, crouched up close, hoping Stan goes wide on his search apps. Oh, Mazinho has the advantage, but somehow Stan slips down the stairs and nails it. Two-man advantage for the map here. This is recovery from Wildcard.
If Blitz pushes down, he could be behind the banana pack.
There's no comms on that, is there? Oh, 9-10. He removes Stan from apps. No
Blitz
one
could
is
be the
going to...
hero.
Yeah, it's the timing. It's the timing from Blitz that could do everything. Techno needs to live.
He needs to block.
Incendiary might just serve that purpose, that extra 6 seconds.
Here comes
push
Blitz.
It's coming round. Fuzi checks it, misses his shot. No good Incendiary. It's going to cause chaos. Blitz is making things so uncomfortable. Forced into Techno, forced into 9-10. Sus leaps across. Techno baiting. Jaber's not ready. Another one available. We could have another overtime right here and now. It's a 2v2. 30 seconds. Sonic has to plant. Get it done. Blitz from behind. You know where they both are. Miss shot from the Orpa. This is a duel for the game. Sus can't win it. Blitz's flank is there, and we need more. We need more rounds to separate these two teams.
Damn. You look at the combination. Techno just dropping the incendiary, stops them from entering B, buys enough time for Blitz to come up banana. FaZe just turns around. Blitz gets the kill, blocks them with more utility, drops a smoke. They can't go back. Only way is forward. 15-15. We're back underway, baby.
Oh my God, we need more.
We'll take all the saves in regulation for this.
Yep, fine.
Most of you tuned out at 11-4 anyway. You've only just come back.
We are still going. Oh, Blitz, MVP of the round, man. That's crazy. The fact he doesn't get greedy after he finds Fuzi as well, just pulls Tux logs, gets the incendiary out, keeps the pressure on, because his life is the pressure. The fact that he exists is the pressure. Whew, double AWPs out. Senzu's been, he's gotten better with it as time has progressed.
Sure.
Exhibit A. Susp is dead. Senzu not
Gonna run for the nades.
too healthy. Sonic the same. Woof. Okay, 8 to 11 of the HP. Oh my God, if this has been all HEs. Crazy how effective both of these teams have been on this Inferno with. I love this. 8 HP edge. The 8 HP edge. Plays it, catches Senzu, not expecting someone to have found that safe haven. And he's only gone and built a whole round out of it. Fuzi's a dead man.
Fight?
Peeks in. Nice from Blitz. Good awareness. Block smoke is necessary.
They're still coming.
They're going to have to trade me.
Oh.
Sonic surely screaming. Jaber, just trade me.
Gotta
swing.
cancel now.
Damn. Oh, I thought they were going to hold the pedal to the metal. Instead, we will reset into a minute-long 3 versus 3. Mid is active. Mazinho looking. Was.
Curious if they saw anything there. Now he's worried about apps because Stan's still alive. So they know that's the traditional lurk.
Okay.
9-10. If he can actually post up a mid in time, he's
Just
scared of the
in time.
line. He's there now.
Time. Oh, a Kalara. Another one. Let's have another one. This time it's 9-10's turn. Gets 2 for the price of 1. Buy 1, get 1 free. And Jaber could be falling to a similar fate. It's 9-10. Leaves with a triple. The crab walking into the crosshair.
Ooh, okay. Well, prioritizing the AK-47, Blitz already had an AWP, so well, maybe just... No, they are still going double AWPs, okay.
Does that not entice Stan to go for something a bit...
That's the
poppy?
thing, right? Like, you could just go for an apps pop, right? Something quite fast, or... They have been applying a lot of pressure up banana. That was another example of it, but the AWP actually got ahead, and it's 50-50 for Senzu in that situation.
Is my noob showing?
Here it is.
Oh, hang on. Oh my God.
There it
we're
is.
just, yep, the mid fight. 9-10, punished for that. That's an early casualty for MongolZ to stomach. Techno active. Flash, Sus fires off a shot. Techno got a lot to do. Senzu's with him. They are going to continue to try and fight for this wrestling match for top banana control. Now they're committed. Isolated. Senzu's trapped. And he still gets one. Sus swings in. Nice block smoke from his teammate to survive. How many bullets just got thrown through that smoke? He's trapped. Nade onto Techno and Blitz is significant damage. So this is still something Wildcard can work with. Throws out his smoke. Fuzi knows he's still around the edge, and Senzu gets a no-scope.
Still going.
Oh! What is this cinema? Inferno delivers. He's going for a third. No-scope. Oh, man, Senzu.
Nonsense on display right now.
What is going on, man?
The Orps are just taking over.
This is crazy.
They're still waltzing in.
Yeah, under his crosshair, peeking in. Senzu for an ace. One remains. He whistles it past the backside of J-Bar. 17 imminent, delivered by some combat Orpin on Senzu. Just go solo AWP, mate. Let's do 9-10 on a rifle for a second, because that's an ace with the AWP. Senzu. High fives from his boys. He secures 17.
Crazy round, and his second ace in this map alone, and only the 4th for the tournament so far. And that one is something special under so much pressure. The worst weapon for the job. The smokes are there, flicking around, no scopes, nades, bullets, mollies. Teammates are there to try and help you out, and you're pulling off this.
Go on.
Bang!
Sit down, Stan. Whoa, Senzu, that is a sequence to be proud of, man.
Surely that's enough to have done it.
Oh, that breaks them.
That's got to be the statement right there.
Yeah, that breaks their spirit.
They're trying him again.
Oh, and he's perfectly pre-aiming for the boost. Hello! Goodbye.
The last 6 kills against them have all been from Senzu.
Yeah, Senzu, the Senzu diff. That's what it is right now.
And I would say that, what, 4, probably at least 9 of the last kills, or maybe 8 of the last kills have all been with AWPs.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, that sounds about right. Whew. Catch my breath.
Well, Mazinho's liberated now. They are the ones taking risks. Full second mid control. BXQ coming in. Techno has support.
And Techno has a headshot. Jaber down and out. Comfortable conversion. Surely that Senzu ace has broken the backs of Wildcard. A spotless CT haul. 3 consecutive. The bar set, I'd say, impossibly high. They have to match that output now. And what's that? That's an MP7. That's a mistake. Okay, cool.
But this is the CT side now of Wildcard back on display, which
Sure.
has been pretty tough too. It's the T side that both of these teams have done a lot of their better work until now. So there's the difference maker that's just been made.
Let's see what the FaZe AWP can do. He was certainly delivering, and they do just take their time out immediately.
But the thing is, I would just have 9-10 T stairs post up for the short side peak, because that's what he's been going for.
True.
Right? So whether or not he's going to do that, who knows? But if you then have your second mid defaulting players apply a lot more pressure, halls and boiler, at that point your AWPer can't hang around mid in the same kind of posture. So he posts up the AWP, you force his hand because he hears the moving a little bit quicker. Maybe he thinks he has to take that fight. By doing so, could give up an opening kill. And he is starting over towards A. He's going to start from the long side. Flash off the line.
Uzi versus 9-10. Both.
Head-to-head is so nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's rare you get that so frequently. Techno's lucky.
Yeah, get out of there, mate. Should be good. They will give up banana control. Techno's life worth a bit more. Very deep control from Wildcard.
Oh, rough position to be in for a T side. I mean, that's conceded.
The thing is, it is on a timer. The CTs know they can only hang around so long. The retake, you two, you get a broom molly in, you get the flash over
I
the
like
top.
what they're doing.
Going to set the AWP up now. Be able to play 4 rifles over towards A, and FaZe has a lot of utility too. So the likelihood that they would have pushed the deep banana smoke is almost naught, not with any tell of utility. So now he's jump spotting. I'm surprised he doesn't just hold on to the line, but now that he's flashed off, we'll have to concede a bit more space.
Throwing util, not a bad idea, but he is going to re-clear. And he does remove Techno. Has the utility, holds on to it until he feels it's pertinent.
Blitz is starting to hover back. Mazinho finding a gap. Needs to win the fight against Susp in CT.
What an angle Susp is on, though. I don't know if Mazinho's ready for this kind of fight. Yeah, just walk straight in. Lovely.
Well, that tells you it's going to be a B finish.
Angle selection. Yeah, sure. He was trying to head that way.
That's such an awkward deep smoke.
Oh,
you have to play through this.
Around it, yeah. Fuzi's going to be holding that perfectly. Oh, smoke to block.
Missed.
He's in trouble. Yep, dead man. 9-10 gives us a chance. This could very well still be a 3 versus 5 turned on its head for the map. Susp disagrees. Does manage to remove 910.
Got a plant.
Gets it down, undisrupted. Senzu and Blitz. 2 on 4, spamming smokes, finding head. Stan now watching from the grave. Hands off the mouse and keyboard, hoping his boys can bring this one into another round of play. Can Blitz and Senzu really turn it on its head? It's not looking good. It's looking great for Wildcard. A 16 secured, 2 more required just to survive, just to force a third overtime.
As we've been saying, when it's not FaZe, it tends to be Susp. Something's had some impact stand 2, and that's just to keep them in it. 2 rounds. MongolZ get 2 more opportunities. Do you want to try something a little bit more out of the box? Give something a bit more set, a bit more aggressive? Or do you want to just go into another one of these more default-looking starts? So Bogdan's Law played in. Techno had the orb. Couldn't provide in the same way that 910 could. Smoke misses because they were throwing it through an awkward one. This was crazy, but still not enough. Both of them back of the site. They didn't have any space, no room towards coffins, and just run down upon. And this looks like it's something more set. 3 players with the bomb heading straight up second middle. Still feigning for the banana control.
Yeah, wallbang attempts don't deter them.
Here you go. They're going to do an apps pop or an A play.
Oh, they're testing Jaber. He's already dropped off.
They have to go through this. Flashes need to be great.
Got such a powerful position.
Flash.
Flash. Oh, he's blind. He's in trouble. Mazinha brings him down, and they've kicked open the A site. 3 swift frags have surely secured Inferno.
That has to be it. 2v4 retake on the A side. 1 coming from Arch, 1 coming from Library. Still residual utility. Smokes, mollies, and flashes to work with. MongolZ, surely they've done it.
Surely they're just locked out now. There's nothing for Sars. Through the smoke into his head. And only Sonic to fall. Mazinho secures it. MongolZ from 11-4 down. They claw their way back to a double overtime victory. We've had collaterals, we've had no-scopes, we've had nade damage, and now we have our analyst, Richard, Dust, Maui, how you doing?
Tell you what else we've had, Alex. We've had calamities. If you're wild,
they're gonna be feeling kind of like that's their old mistakes. I say old. It's 2 weeks ago, that tournament. You know, like it's not like you're gonna have, oh, we've got all the polish, all those tiny mistakes that pile up we were making. We're not gonna make them 2 weeks later. I mean, I think that's perhaps an unrealistic expectation, but they know that that's a problem, and it feels like it's kind of followed them here to Cluj-Napoca.
Well, they get an opportunity on a fresh map, a fresh start.
Oh, let me listen to those pipes. Never mind. Okay, they're gone.
The have funs in chat. No good lucks. I like to see it.
Yeah, that's good.
910, Senzu ready to initiate. P250 in hand. Fight with Standards Law on the jiggle. That's enough of that.
Ooh. And Susp should have one. Clean taps, clean from Susp. And I will also say the Swedes look great. Both of them in good form. Fuzi's empty-handed in this pistol though, but Susp has certainly been delivering on Inferno. Techno. Oh, actually, it's actually Susp going to be finding Mazinho on A. The bomb was moving that way though. So what do you do now? You send Techno as a little search and destroy unit.
They're actually giving up the site. And Blitz has a smoke, so he doesn't know that it's clear. But if he smokes CT, he can plan, and it's still a 2v4. They're not likely to win it, but you'll take the extra cash.
Oh, wait. It's actually the best case scenario for these 3. They find the bomb.
And it doesn't go down.
Yeah.
And now you just need to deal with Techno, who he's lost. He's in the weeds, and he's got a kill. Yeah, you would have liked that one for Jaber, just because the first map didn't go very well for him, but they're still going to win the pistol.
Yeah, I just think, you know, I'm all up for this Wildcard dusting themselves off, new map, new vibes, but I think, yeah, like you said, start your pistol. It'd be nice for Jaber just to get on the board. Everyone goes, nice, Jaber.
So, there's a term that the kids are using these days, and I don't know.
Glorp?
No, it does start with a G.
Glaze.
No, that's an old term.
Oh, that's out. That's out now.
I don't think it's out, but it's
not as
definitely
modern.
not.
What's the new one?
So they calling people gooners.
Gooners.
You heard of that?
I've heard of goonery, yeah.
So in map 1, when Wildcard were owning, I was going to say maybe that's the trump card, because Wildcard are partially owned by Amaranth. Maybe MongolZ are a bunch of gooners, and they're wincing at the sight of having to take her down.
Right, their queen. Well, Susp, he's not looking particularly stressed. He should be now. Ooh, Sonic should be fine. Oh, he
You don't want to play ahead of that smoke,
No,
though.
hang on.
Well,
That's a
you could
really
now.
nice one. Stan saved him.
You could now.
He has full donut. You've got him channeled. They're trapped in A main. He's not letting off the gas. Stan is just not pulling punches. He knows that MP9 is very well suited to the task and delivers the necessary kill.
And looks like they've handled this force by unless Senzu happens.
Which he certainly did last map.
41 points of health remaining. Cut off at the pass. Standing and ready to deliver the final kill. Stan.
Stan.
Just shoot him, Stan.
He's got them FAMAS now. He cares about it.
Yeah, but
He's
he'd still
excited.
have the FAMAS and an extra 300 smackaroos.
Not if Senzu put a bullet between his eyes. Nice. Look at that. They've even smoked him. Does feel a little bit like they're...
They're just sending him around the world.
Yeah, it's just kind of
Where
dragging
could
it
he
out.
go now? Where on Ancient has Senzu gotten off to? Sonic explores CT spawn, while Stanislaw posts up. JBA dealing with A main. And Senzu has been found. Alrighty, 2-0 should be an economical. So I want to talk about Blitz and the bomb.
Oh, the Blitz bomb. I'm so glad you reminded me. I was
It's like a
gonna forget.
children's novel.
So, Blitz and the bomb.
So if people were paying, oh, they always do this. It means we can't just have an eco. You got to take this round seriously.
Oh, you're right. Mazzinho loves Blitz, confirmed. Drops him an AK-47.
All right, well, we'll talk about it later. There'll be another option.
No, Chad, we're gonna forget.
So Blitz takes the bomb a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You would have noticed that on Inferno. And I think the reason he does it is because, you know, a lot of other people will be like, oh, drop the bomb, leave it in a safe place. He's like, listen, if I take the bomb, you guys have to come with me.
I see. Yeah,
Because
okay.
we can't lose it.
Oh, you could lose this round.
Yeah, you
couldn't
could indeed. Because Techno has armor as well. Senzu has head armor to recycle this. They're really giving this one a go. The MongolZ buy.
Okay.
It's got more than legs.
Yeah, it's got arms. Teeth. You can't die on this tap. You can't. He does get the info. Or did he not? Maybe he just gave it up.
Crikey.
No, not good. Scary. Fuzi. Oh! Tech 9 OP in the right hands. Gets himself
With the Glock.
to the Glock. What is this game? Fuzi's just a showman. Go on, spam him. Just spam him. Just
Get an
spam.
ace.
Do it. Pull the trigger.
It's going to fade soon, at some time, in the near future.
And Fuzi gets the ace.
That's the most ridiculous one, yeah. I know that we had
No,
the
Senzu, mate.
I know
come
that one
on.
was specky. This one's ridiculous. This one's ridiculous. He's Tech 9 against a partial buy. He's getting 3 kills up close. Changes to the Glock for the 4th.
Oh, I need a new
It
gun.
doesn't make any
Oh,
sense.
what's that over there? Oh, great, a Glock.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll take that,
perfect,
Glock.
yeah.
Thank you very much. Look, I think the best ace so far is Senzu's. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But that's the most ridiculous one.
Okay, I see you. Yes, it is ridiculous. Senzu's... would you not say it was quite ridiculous to hit
It was
2
ridiculous
no-scopes,
as well.
close quarters, sandbags, nades?
Think about the context of this.
Yes, contextually.
It's a CT, first of all, with a Tech 9.
Glock? Was he full health?
He used it like an MP9.
Yeah. Well, okay, that might be a bit of a vibe
Resuscitator.
resuscitator. That's what we call it in the biz.
The VR.
Yep.
S.
No, that's Valve regional standings.
There it
we
is.
all know
You
it
didn't
should
call
be.
it ranking system. You did it good.
It is a system for ranking, but it's not called that.
Well, these are the results of the MongolZ previous investments. Splits down to just a Tech 9. He's going to set his teammates up, but apparently it's not just a Tech 9. It's a Don't Naughty Smoke.
Yeah, it just looks different. Probably better than the one I'm used to throwing. Oh, Fuzi gonna have to concede A.
CT Smoke's late.
This is great. MongolZ got a post plant here, and it gets worse for Wildcard. Okay, Susp is dead. Temple being fought for. Techno operating at half health. That's a deep smoke you have to deal with. What are you supposed to do here? Save?
I think so.
Probably the best call.
Oh, we saw plenty of that on Inferno. And it's the
rarity on
correct decision to be
Ancient.
making. Yeah, well, normally what you see happen is with this A defense is once they're getting into the site, the CTs can get there with a good response time. So players are coming out through the CT smoke. They're pushing out a temple. That's what Na'Vi like to do. Donation to Blitz. I'll make sure that everybody walks away with a rifle in this one. Okay, so we've had the lion's share of aces in this tournament in this series alone. It's pretty cool. We'll take that one, little nugget.
But I'm dealing with an ace every day, Chad. Casting with you. Happy belated Valentine's.
Oh, thanks, man. People in Twitch chat are so silly.
Go on.
They're saying that the FaZe ace is overhyping eco kills. 3 players had head armor. They had the opening kill. There was an AK in the mix.
AK with head armor.
And he did a Tech 9 spray under pressure.
And killed.
Still know that it's not full rifle round kill, but they were very important kills.
It's okay, if you would like to respond to Chad, just send him clips of you doing something similar against a gun round or against...
No, don't, because none of you are professionals. I don't care.
Yeah, but they haven't done it. They haven't done it, Chad. That was my point.
Oh, okay.
They haven't done it. But certainly more impressive when they're paid to compete. Stan slips out of cave. It's always a delicate balance one has to strike between being ready to support your ramp holder.
Yeah, do you slip or do you stumble?
Yeah. Are you ready to rumble?
Light little peppering there into FaZe. Getting the cave control. Techno with some jumps and sector clear.
Fuzi's gonna scope up close. I've seen James was a big fan of this, but this new flash, ooh, doesn't catch him. Okay. Powerful angle adopted so they can call cave clear. In fact, cheating over. Going for a 3-man mid fight. Into the stack of MongolZ. Ooh, tail end. That's the bomb. Little late to the party. Need a multi. Oh, nearly all 3 from Techno. Fuzi and Jaber are low. Jaber not going to be having much luck.
Save.
Surely. I mean, there's nothing for him here.
Actually,
bomb down.
the bomb's not planted yet. Yeah, and he likes a clutch.
He has it. I think this late red arrival from Blitz kind of seals the deal, unless he overextends. Fuzi's worried about B. Yeah, okay. No, he's not a knifer. Blitz doesn't knife. Wasn't the clean one tap, so he's going to get a 6 from me.
Out of 10, or
Yeah,
what's your scale? Okay.
Yeah. 6 out of 10.
I used to, well, not used to know. I know someone, and they said that the 1 to 10 scale seems kind of pointless.
What's the argument?
Well, because if you give people a 1 to 10 scale, most people are going to end up with most things
6, 7,
rating a 6 or a 7,
Yeah.
right? Whereas if you give them a 1 to 5, doesn't a 2 sound much hard, like, you know, a 3 or...
I see how that
Right?
would actually, yeah. You can't have like you can't sit on the fence with
Exactly.
a 1 to 5.
A 1 to 5, I think, is really going to get the opinion of people.
Okay, I actually think there might be legs to that opinion. Fuzi, what you doing?
Oh, still.
Yep.
All right, well, dancing on a dime. That one could be worth a few dollars considering the finances. Wildcard. Number advantage now into the rifles, but rerouting the bomb on the back, needing to stay silent through the sewers. Wow, it's not really a sewer.
No, come on now. What is that then?
No, well, not a sewer.
It's not a sewer, but it's not.
Swamp, through the swamp.
I don't hate swamp.
Through the swamp. But there's 3 on B.
And you're peeking into a boosted orb. It should favor 910 at this rate. Never mind, he's just too quick. Very impressive orping.
His time on NRP didn't count either.
Yeah, for sure.
But now you're a bit stumped if you're MongolZ. You don't really have too much space to work with. We can see, looking at the radar, the mid is an option, but we've only got 40 seconds, so you either need to make a choice or get a move on.
Oh, he's got a different lineup. It's actually easier.
Going in. Might actually get the bomb down.
Oh, Stan's a dead man.
They can pull this off now.
They certainly can.
22 seconds.
The boost is actually changing my mind. Senzu should be dead. Wow, the awareness on Senzu. Ooh, doesn't catch the plant up. This is really uncomfortable for the CTs, albeit with a man advantage. The fact they've been re-smoked long, they're all channeled up short. So really, it comes down to Blitz and Senzu hitting their shots, but they can't do it. Blitz can't control it. And we will see a wildcard fourth.
Okay, did feel like there was an opportunity to get back into that one, but nice harassment. Bomb did go down. Timeout just was called by Mara, I do believe. And there's more than enough for a buy. There it is. It's been hit. Tactical timeout. Second already from the MongolZ in only 6 rounds of play. So he's either extremely unhappy with how something's functioning or wants to make a big adjustment. Maybe there's a gap that Mara has been able to notice throughout these first few rounds. At the halfway mark of the half. Still MongolZ in a good position if they can put one on the board again, wipe it clean, and well, leave 1,400 as the loss bonus for poor wildcard into the next.
So I know Blitz is like, you know, a chess master.
Chess Blitz master or something.
Yeah, which is very, very impressive. But outside of chess, like just the pipes had me thinking, instruments-wise. Do we have any musicians?
Any instruments?
I don't know. There must be some. I think we used to have some piano players and stuff. Didn't Smiths play the guitar?
I don't know.
Yeah, something to think about. Let me know if you know of any professional players that can do some music. And, well, music to wildcard's ears. Susp has got an opening, and Stan has maintained the advantage by winning out that cave fight. They have mid. Ooh, they still have mid. Scary for Sonic. Is he low? Yeah, 14 HP, got tagged.
Look at this. I like this, though. This lurk out from MouZ. He's taken so much space.
He's screaming.
So much space. He'll get Sonic on the way back.
Yeah, he should have Stan here dead to rights. Loud, unprepared, free frag. Great work from the A lurk.
FaZe can still be the round winner.
He certainly can. 910's got across, and again, he could be caught out trying to transit that bomb. J-Burt. Oh, good work. Mazinho's putting in such a good shift.
Do you go B?
Probably. Now he has the rotate back, and you know where FaZe's going to be.
Yeah, safer. And FaZe's just searching out Ghost right now.
Yeah. Looking good for a MongolZ third. In fact, it seems like a certainty 910 is just going to be galloping over.
They still don't actually know where FaZe is. So you can just see everyone is quite wary of the fact that the Swedish AWP could be around any of these corners. So Blitz is clearing cave. 910's now coming up the ramp. MouZ, once he clears long, yeah, you'd assume that everything's clear. Blitz is now spreading out to try and contain where FaZe could have gotten off to. We can see it's A main where he resides. Now, you don't want to throw too many bodies at this. You could lose one. I don't think you'd want to lose any more than that. MouZ and 910 both just hanging around in the worst case that he does give this one a go. He doesn't have a kid, and we can see it's not a chance. Blitz might have him. Now that he's been spotted, the hunt is on. MouZ and 910 coming to try and box him in towards A. Shifts towards Temple. Both of them in CT now.
Yeah, he hears those steps pushing towards that CT corner. MouZ audible. Swaps out to the 5-7, and 910 ready for it, collects and denies that AWP into the next. They do not have the funds to facilitate it, and it would have been a real opportunity for another hero AWP moment.
Does
really
guitar
good
hero
save,
count?
Good question.
Don't think it does it?
No.
Nah, I couldn't. Because we got gamers. I thought, you know, maybe they're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice hunt. Good stuff. Important trade there from Blitz. This one, good stuff from 910. And it was the alert from MouZ that secured them all the territory. Good round for the young gun. And the shadow there, look at that, 910 just pivoting into it. Well, they have forced, understandably so, with where the loss bonus is at. That tends to be the option. One rifle, one SMG, and that bloody 5-7.
It's worked for them before. Deep Molotov towards the red room. And so much room to stretch their legs in middle.
It's like Action Man noises. Well, Jaber just trying to seem bigger than he is. The flash in to give off the impression that maybe, just maybe, there's at least 2 players on the site trying to wombo combo. Smokes are dotting in. Has to play forward. There's a molly behind him.
Oh, horrible position.
They're coming in.
They are starting to flood, but it's a little disjointed, little disconnected.
Save the M4.
And he gets away. Nice move from him. Hey, 2 rifles would be better. He gets away.
Okay, run and hide. That's the name of the game right now. Where's Bjorn? It's the Swedish version of Where's Waldo.
Where's Bjorn?
I was thinking of a Swedish name.
That's pretty Swedish. They do have different names. It's not like Wally or Waldo everywhere.
Okay, this one got costly, didn't it?
Little too much.
And the fact that I know next round the loss bonus on the 1900, so... But the fact that you have to get through 2 rifles, Susp has head armor. FaZe already has the rifle. It's going to be quite threatening coming into round number 9.
I don't know. It's quite threatening. I suppose it depends on how they utilize it.
I think it's more threatening than it could have been.
Yeah, 100%. Sorry, yeah. I'm just thinking like, how do you facilitate them when you can't really afford like nades? You can't even buy like a bit of util.
But you know you're going to get a fight in certain areas. You're likely to fight mid and B lane. So you try and facilitate these rifles with flashes in those areas.
Okay, yeah, you can see 3 flashbangs available.
Elbow smoke.
Blitz blind. Fuzi half health and now trapped on Cubby. Molotov imminent. Oh, blinded as well. He's out of there. Where did his rifle go? Oh, wait. He has it. I just saw a USP.
Oh, it's another opportunity to try and use it. They still have Jaber with a smoke and Stan with another flash. And one of the 2 rifles has joined them. Elbow spotted. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the finish. The bomb's outside of A main. FaZe staying active. Pointy end of the spear will roll down the ramp. Just Techno, who they know where he is, has made no secret of his presence so far. When he peers back, he is aware of the possibility. And he spots more than one.
It may not be the finish, but it could be the Swedish. Susp in Donut has a chance to hear them if they were to make any noise out of A main. Stan should get nothing with the P250, but this is Susp's AK. And he gets his first. Mazzinho's trade is there in practically instant. And so this one will peter out. Or Paul, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John.
Peter Piper picked a pep up.
Did he?
That's all I got.
She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry.
They'll lose it all, but it's all good. They are going to be getting the rifles out into the next half lead. Not secure by either side just yet. MongolZ with 5. You'd be happy with that. 7-5 half. I think that's not too shabby. Remember, this is their map pick. They're looking to join MOUZ in the 2-0 bucket of the Swiss. We're sifting for gold. The fine, shiny stuff comes to the top. And the dirt, well, gets sent home in economy.
Washed away. Okay, let's get the guns out then. Wildcard bringing some aggression. Sonic going to try and get himself some early fights towards lane, and looks like Sus has managed to get away. Sonic as well rewarded for his aggressions. Gets blitz on the jump up as well. Techno caught out. Headshot from South African.
2-man advantage. You'd hope they convert upon this one.
I do. If I'm Jaber, I'd be smoking that door. Look
I hate the position he's in.
He's with this HP.
Yeah,
lad.
he was so committed.
Yeah.
No support to get away.
I mean, a smoke grenade.
But where?
Smoke the door. Run away. Instead, Sonic kind of is playing retake B. Or do you take fight here?
The timing on this.
Oh, it's perfect. The
Great
flash from Fuzi sets him up for glory. Great supporting util from Fuzi in this one. Now it's looking a little less likely. Sanzu Cat and try and find that flasher.
Time.
Good work. Bomb to be planted. Planting for long. Senzu will have access to that. Susp can deny. Oh, no! It's falling through their fingers. Stand with a sigh.
This is what he does best.
Yeah, out of his tongue. He has to do it in all 1 versus 2. Mazinho has slipped behind the site. Worried about the cubby. Mazinho safe. Last seen long. Senzu's already occupied short. Worried about that speedway. He hasn't made a sound. And going for a deep clear long. He could catch Senzu. Is he going around the corner on short? Oh, he's gone.
What a cat and mouse game.
There it is. That's the first. Time sensitive. Yeah, you've got an opportunity here. You most definitely do. If he's going for this fight, though, he's not going to get it. Mazinho's tucked left side and back turn.
Oh, no.
Mazinho will close. That is a messy one to let go.
You can't have it go down like that, can
What
you?
was that? Was it two-man advantage?
Was it Susp up the ramp behind?
Yes.
Feels like he should have been good for that one, doesn't it?
The players are getting even better at doing these kind of like being on the bomb, but the crosshairs are like
in
ready,
the right position.
and you can just release and click. And I think I saw Magic's do that recently.
Oh, that's
Mazinho did a good job, but I mean, definitely some criticism levied towards Susp. Here it is. That's what we're talking about. He got off quick. Well played by Mazinho, but a nasty one to stomach for Wildcard.
Just down to a couple of pepperonied pistols.
Okay, I like a bit of pepperoni.
Techno heard this. He's heard at least one. They've made steps. They've now rescinded the control. FaZe vs EF coming up next.
Yeah.
Scrawny and Launders to bring you all the action in that one. We've got Pimp, Blair, and Stunner as your little analytical trio. And that should be, hopefully, an exciting game of Counter-Strike. It was during Cato.
Boom.
7-4. Is the writing on the door?
I think the cap is off the pen, and you're in close proximity to the door.
Don't graffiti, it's bad.
Yes. Respect.
Other people's property.
Other people's
and public property, because I know as a kid, when you're not paying tax, it might seem like a cool thing to do to write on the seat on the bus. But when you get older and you realize the government that's taking your money and paying for things, they're paying for that. So you're paying for that. So you don't want to be paying for that, do you? That's what I thought.
Yo. What does bank mean? Oh, that's how much money they all have left. Thank you. Sorry, just talking to myself.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, just having a conversation.
What does bank mean? Well, Alex, it's an institution. When money used to be, my gold.
Back in the day, I'd just say, hey, I got 2 cows. Can I have some cloth, please? And you'd be like, yeah, I got some cloth. You want some cow? I'll have some cow.
The barter system.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, but then you had to go to Susie to get the clothes
Well, the
fixed,
problem was, if I wanted like a goat
You'll
for
watch
your
that
cow.
video. Yeah, it's a problem.
The sun is a deadly laser. Hey, Susp. I like his ang. Feels like it might be problematic for him now. Pulls out a smoke. It's nearly 2. Dink on Techno. Here comes Sonic. Goes for it. Oh, just enough bullets to finish off the job that Susp started. Removes Senzu. Bombs loose on A. There's an interesting reaction here, because if Blitz gets overlooked... Oh, Jaber's having a nightmare. An actual waking nightmare for Jaber. A lazy clear punish, but it seems it's all good. The hard work has been achieved by Sonic and his partner in crime, Susp. Job done. Jobs are good, and it's a workable half. Wildcard, they've recovered it of sorts. Still that boo-boo, still that messy 2v4 that will probably still be lingering in their minds, but 7-5.
Yeah, no, much quieter shift from 9-10. Only 2 kills, but for an AWPer on this map. Oh, this is what I was going to bring up.
Blitz bomb?
No, we did that one.
Oh.
Would it surprise you if I was to tell you at the top level of Counter-Strike that there are some players who can't throw utility that you would normally expect from a player in their role, so then another player has to do it, which kind of changes the way that rounds get opened?
I would definitely think that that's not true.
That is true.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm not going to name any names.
No, but...
I'm not going to shame anybody.
But professional Counter-Strike players go like, hey, you got this your donut for
Well,
me?
no, it wouldn't happen in the middle of a match, but it would be like in practice, a guy misses it too many times, so then it would have to fall on somebody else to do it. So imagine you have like Ancient and your AWPer can't do instant elbows. It's like, bro, that's your job. It's like, well, no, someone else will just do it, and then you give you the smoke. It's like, okay,
What
well, what
about
about the timing? What about the
spawns?
spawns? What about this? What about that? It's like, come on now, guys.
Come on, man.
And what about the T side? What if your AWPer doesn't know how to throw the insta windows or the donut smoke, and he's going to do the flash as well? AWPer's not running out mid.
And you're rifling, but Rifle's got
And
the
then
best
you're
spawn.
throwing the nades,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, come on, AWPer, bro.
Okay, now I'm extra excited.
But that utility is really important, you know?
Did he just decoy window? Where did that decoy go? He's thrown it. He refunded it?
A donut decoy.
Oh, wow. That's a great opening shot from Jaber.
Needs some confidence, doesn't he?
Yep. It's going to be tough if they go into Senzu and Techno. I can't help but feel that these boys need some assistance. Techno's got the block smoke, actually. That's perfect. But Cave, he's going to smoke it. They're going to have to push it. Jumping!
Oh.
Sonic gets one. Senzu quick tap. Traded. Sus good for it. It looks good.
Yeah, two-man advantage. Bomb goes down, 40 seconds on the clock.
Locked in.
Stan just strafing wide. So it was Susp, sorry, it was Stan to get the kill. That was from the pillar, as it is just 9-10. As mentioned, had a bit of a quieter go of things with the CT side as Breaker start to activate. This was just to add to the kitty, and he'll get nothing. Pistol around. That'll be 2 from 2 in map number 2.
Might be Jay. Oh, well, I might be an asshole today. I felt like a little assholery. I was just saying that might be the most impactful Jaber kill so far across the
Of this
series.
map. In overtime, he did have those 2 kills on the B-bomb site.
That's a good
Entering
counter
in.
argument. Thank you. One of the most impactful kills Jaber's had.
That
this
would be
series.
reasonable.
That would be
And
more
that's not
reasonable.
even having a dig. Sometimes players are just having a harder go, I think.
And that's true. And there's more rounds to be played. We're going for a little A main pusherino.
Okay, well, they know that there's a player elbow, so if they push a main, they'll get to swarm on
How many is
Sonic.
he getting, Chad? How many is he getting?
2.5.
2.5. Okay. Oh, not sure about that. Neither is he. Run, run. As fast as your legs.
Oh!
Hurry you.
He got 0.5 of a kill there.
Yep.
Still get the round, though. He got all the
Yeah.
information. And they say information is power. Just going to take a quick look and reflect on what's happening on the secondary stream. See if Hugo and Harry are still giving it their all. They are. Second map, Virtus.pro versus Complexity. First map was Dust 2. Second is Inferno. Third, and deciding if they need it, will be Anubis or Anubis. Depends on how you want to pronounce it.
Do you know, I don't think we've cast a single new Complexity game. I don't remember having to say
Nix or Sixy.
Nix or Sixy.
I feel if they stay in the loser bracket, Alex, we might not have to.
It's possible. Ooh, it doesn't look like Hakon's got his hacks on. 7 kills on the first map from Mr. Zerk.
What?
Hal Zerk. His name's Hakon.
Oh, he's from June.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. Satellite radio. This is not a normal call. At least not judging by the start. From the T side. 2 are just running loudly. Jaber and
They
Sonic have
want to
been
draw
heard.
the mid-rotator, then lurk out middle.
Yeah. It's worked. Here comes Blitz. Leaves and departs. Now Stan catches this timing. It's held by Blitz just in time. Ooh.
Tough.
That's a big duel to win with a Mac 10.
Keep on coming.
Could be awkward though. That FAMAS didn't finish. Molly awkward. Oh, look at the damage though. They are hanging on by just a tiny margin.
One more.
Stan back turned. Senzu comfortable.
Number advantage.
Yeah, they've managed to rectify the situation. Sonic, oh, that's the bomb. That's the round right there for the taking if 9-10 gets that kill. It's tough for 9-10 here on Ancient. And it's a big death. Makes it a 2v2 and plenty of time to play.
Question about this is if Sensu goes through Temple, do they catch a shadow? We can see still in A main, so it's going to depend on how far forward he goes and the timing they start peering out. The shadow could easily betray him. Investigates, finds nothing. Is it bad information? Well, behind them is Techno. The longer they take, these two Another flank is going to be the knife in the back. It'll be there in a moment's time.
Yeah, he's got it in just the right amount of time as well. And, oh, Jaber!
Whoa!
Oh, he spots him just in time. Look at the health. Look at their health. Senzu set for success here. Can they rectify it? Will he hit the spam? Does it go wide? Swaps to the Deeg. A spam over the top. Doesn't hit it. Jaber closes. What a recovered round for Wildcard.
That might be one of the more important rounds there for Wildcard. I remember within map number 1 getting excited about the Force by victory. That has a similar feeling to it. This kill right here, Blitz gets back in front of the donut position just in time. I like Senzu's aggression. 2 players fall, but he's still going to take those fights. This one could have completely turned the tables and got the job done. But they hold it together. Ooh, yep, and it's a Dota player's frustration right there. Senzu M4, rest with some pistols. This time Blitz gets the opener on stand.
Oh, is this the shoelace round? Are they going to trip and stumble over their Crocs? Donut is occupied. Occupado. Smoke grenade would be nice. A Molotov in his hands. There's one back sight. They're hitting shots. You can't rule them out in these rounds. MongolZ hitting shots. They do double. And a Fuzi quick and easy transfer. Okay.
Jeez, that was 4 kills he needed to get. That will happen in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Damn, that's some high intensity Counter-Strike right there.
That would have been the round to tilt you off the face of the planet.
It's good that they swung together. That's nice to see from the MongolZ. Everybody happy to go on whatever the signal was. 2-round difference, rifles back out. We'll catch this one again. FaZe knows that what's he even meant to do? Because he can't swing early, because then he would just line up with everybody else. So kind of has to wait. Fortunate that he comes in clutch. 9-10 with the AWP. Sonic out mid.
Blitz burning?
Yes, he is.
Extinguished. You know where you are. Woo, Ooh. Sus 30 bullets later. Gets the job.
Sonic's burning down.
Yeah, but they don't know about
They should have heard it.
Oh, now we do. Blitz? What's going on? 9-10 trade stand got Blitz.
Well, you know Mazinho's A, but he's over towards B right now. So if you make the call based off of the rotations, you'd be going into what was a stack a moment ago.
Got no util. Oh, good shot from Jaber. Mazinho is just better. 9-10 puts a cherry on it. Very nice.
Yeah, I think that's whatever the response time was for that call for MongolZ. Maybe that's prep in the sense of, hey, in this situation, they might just finish B. Or it was just, let's all bolster the B site. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, we can rotate back over. But they handled that and with some class. So turn it back into a 1-round game. Important stuff. Really important kills there from Mazinho.
I missed the Sonic situation. So you think did you just ride out a molly? They kind of.
Well, so what ended up happening was Blitz had to stay in that smoke, right?
Yeah.
But Sonic had already carved out. So Sonic had got to the Oh, we go again. Hold up a second.
Hang on. These mid fights are thick and fast. He's in. Sonic dead. Blitz the bait. Mazinho throws the knockout blow. Fuzi's AWP is on the warpath. Aggressive. Senzu's back is turned, has to address it. Jaber's going to attend to it. 9-10's AWP now posted. Does he go for the wallbang? Holding for the cross instead. Flashed off of the line. Fuzi peeks back into the AWP and actually does tag him.
Don't know about that. Blitz hasn't been heard.
Yeah.
It's a free kill on stand available.
Does look like a freebie. Fuzi's coming back as well. They're all going to overlook him.
Oh my God.
They're boosting. Blitz's patience.
Oh,
incredible. Knows he's got 2 dead to right. This is MongolZ round now. Blitz, the trigger discipline. Does it haunt him? Fuzi spins around and gets it. It's still up for debate. Now down goes Jaber. Fuzi asked to clutch. Has he got the lineup? Has he nailed it? Does it burn him in time? Mazinho forced away and Fuzi has
no time.
Impactful clutch. 18 frags. Fuzi is the superstar for Wildcard.
the Swede who lived. It felt like he should have been Blitzers every day of the week.
That's twice he saved them. First the 5-7's donut, Fuzi with 4 kills. Now again, Blitz with a flank that should have translated into a MongolZ round. That's back-to-back Fuzi impact.
I wonder as well, was Mazinho on full HP when he started the defuse? I wonder if he sat at like how much damage we're talking in that situation. It was he already on it, so on the box, Blitz.
I thought we were having an Olaf defuse moment. I thought he was just going to sit it.
I thought he was going to sit it too. Oh, they're going to try and crush them here with an A-go.
Yeah, this is cool pace change.
Orbs on the side.
Okay, chance for 9-10. Oh, right between them.
How's he going to get away?
He can't. Oh, trapped. Molly forces him wide. Missed the Molly. He can stick around.
Coming
Mazinho
through.
Trying to disrupt. Looks good. It's Mazinho's impact. Jaber responds in kind with a double. Orb spotted towards CT. 2-1-2. Slow it down. Techno's flanking already.
This hasn't paid off before, and it was with a better gun.
Easy for 9-10, and Jaber's low. He's got the odds stacked against him, but a missed shot from the Orpa. Techno, a long-range crouch burst still works with the MP9.
Damn, we are getting some action now. Last slew of rounds is 2 of the last 3 for the MongolZ. And it's enough to crush the finances of Stan and his troops. Looking Tech9 aplenty, going to be very light on with the nades. If MongolZ can win this, they tie things up and they can stabilize their own finances. There's the round timeline for everybody playing at home. Door smoke, elbow smoke, standard opener. Then over towards B they go.
Yeah, he started an extra body on B. Techno, actually there was a chance for FaZe there, but well handled by Techno.
Risky move from Techno as well. He's on his own, knowing he's probably against a lighter buy, so has to stick the landing in that situation. And there's more where that came from.
Get out
Doubles
there.
up,
Ooh,
needs support. Orpa there, gets the kill. 2 more to find. Just Sonic and Stan, and they'll be on an eco.
Essentially confirms MongolZ taking the lead here. Sonic making it look stylish, but 9-10 just swaps to the pistol and puts him down. Senzu, thank you. I mean, this isn't what I was expecting. We talked about it. You know, the expectation I had was Wildcard crumble under the shortcomings and unable to finish on their first map, but they came to play. FaZe certainly did. 10-10, but as you highlighted, economical. So MongolZ to put themselves just 2 rounds away from closing out this series and maintaining their clean sheet.
We've had some wild moments. Let's have another one.
Oh yeah, one more.
Let's have a Glock gooshing and taking the AWP away from 9-10.
Oh.
Picked up and given to FaZe, who gets another collapse. Oh, never mind.
Or let's have a real 5 alive, clean eco bash.
We had an exciting game. We entertained the fans, but we're going to 2-0 and we're going to join MOUZ.
In that 2-0 column. FaZe or EF?
Oh. I don't know.
I don't
FaZe
know.
don't look great on Nuke.
They don't. But they did look good on Ancient. But that was a different opponent.
Yeah, it was Saw who were a dead team.
Yeah, so I'm not going to read into that too much, even if I just
And
did.
Eternal Fire won last time, so they have the confidence. And I'm sure they're regretting their stage performance against the MongolZ in Kato. And they want to get back in the server and show that that's not the way they play CS. Oh.
Tough one. I think I go EF.
I think in terms of depth of map pool at the moment, you would be safe to do that. Yeah.
But FaZe are FaZe.
Yeah, but I think EF for the favorites in that game.
I think that's fair. I think the FaZe bring the flair. I think EF are more established and well-rounded right now.
All right, well, was this all for entertainment's sake? 2 more rounds for the MongolZ. Tactical timeout had. Conversation concluded. I'd imagine the same openers that we traditionally talk about. But what will be the actual approach? Oh, okay.
Not a single smoke? Okay.
One late, but they're not doing a red smoke. Just a cave smoke. So lighter on the mid pressure.
That's weird. They did a door smoke and then mollied ramp, so you kind of know you can push through the smoke.
Oh, slipping in a cave past Techno.
But then does he walk back through?
I think he will.
This is some serious 5D maneuver. Techno flanks him. Whoa! Wasn't ready for another. Now Susman's got too many on his plate. A no scope from 9-10. This game keeps on bringing the chaos. What are we watching?
2,900 lost in the
Is
next
that a
wild
deliberate
card.
maneuver?
I don't know if it's
Techno?
deliberate.
That's cool though. Might try and replicate that. That's cool as hell. Sonic left to his elbow position. Blitz has him on lock. Bomb is behind, stands on the doors. Sonic starts to make a move. But it already looks like the 12th is coming their way. And Chad, how will Wildcard have, or what will Wildcard have to defend their honor in this last round of regulation?
Well, if they save these, at least they'll have an AK and a Galil.
Yeah, okay.
But they get 2,900 going into the next. So it could be more Galils, or it could be lighter investments of Tech 9s, Mac 10s with utility.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, this does feel like the beginning of the end.
And one thing I just want to point out there, you know how you talked about the door smoke and the ramp molly? Traditionally, the reason you'd be doing something like that is because your extremity point of B long is weak. You need to block that because you're going to play heavy mid and you're going to play heavy cave.
Yes.
So you are fighting B lane from cave and middle as opposed to directly down B ramp.
I'm with you. I understand. So you're starting like two mid, 2 cave or something.
You're like, you know, it could be a variation of 3 mid, 2 B, but one guy's cave and one guy's ramp, and that's why I'm saying it's weak. So as the solo after time, that would have. Oh,
I didn't think it could get worse.
It's only $350.
Yeah, no Kevlar for Stan.
So he's just gonna have a P250. Can't even have nades. That's GG. Another heartbreaking wildcard loss.
Yeah, another one. Add it to the list.
Well, they're going to join the 1-1 bucket. It's not as bad as the 0-2 bucket where where FlyQuest are. Excuse me.
Oh, sheesh! Brutal, brutal. I mean, right? It just, you can see it on their faces. They're kind of already starting to accept that it just ends on a sour note.
And what other choice do you have?
What Stan got? A P2? Yeah.
That's it. That's all he could. And a decoy if he really wanted to treat
he could treat himself. Yeah, that's nice. Spend all your pennies.
This is what is going to be a hopeless feeling, I could only imagine.
Yeah, and if you're MongolZ, you know, you're not going to try and
just play standard round.
You're not going to try and do anything fancy, right?
No, you don't need to. Just do a standard opener, block middle, block B, call it GG.
Get her done. What a luxury it is to have a player like Blitz. Goes, throws early mid util, then just completely forgoes it with Mazinho established. They've heard this heaven occupation, and actually, he's going to break it, and he's got left an AWP in spawn so we can post red with it. Up! And lose it immediately. Important pick. Susp gives Wildcard a little hope.
He loves taking a good old risk, isn't he? Oh.
He's flanking FaZe. Doesn't really matter that FaZe's going to get flanked because A's open.
So there's a opportunity for Wildcard to make this 12-11.
Here we go.
Nobody's crossed that magic line drawn in the sand. 9-10. Only has to worry about his left.
And it's a Susp down. AWP connects. Sonic's in an awkward clear. And now MongolZ making a case to end it here.
9-10 has a smoke for the bomb.
Is there really more heartbreak? More heartbreak after getting the opener, getting the bomb down. It still gets ripped away from you. Wildcard. How many of these heavy hits can they take? The smoke is on the bomb. They hear the sound, that dreaded sound. Techno's defusing right in front of their faces. Heartbroken. Wildcard fall. And it is going to be a lovely MongolZ win. Boys, back to the desk. A question for you. It has to be, is this just a sign of the times? Is this par for the course for a developing team to get close but no cigar time after time, or a Wildcard just cursed?